if they choke another one.
We're live! We're fucking live! Shut the fuck up crying in the comments. Shaggy said you fucking blow him.
Fucking faggots.
Right? He don't give a fuck about you. Anyway, what's up, everybody? How we doing this Monday?
Hey, what's up, people?
Keep thinking it's Wednesday because we're doing this.
I think it's Christmas Tuesday.
It's Christmas Eve.
Somebody asked me if we was gonna do a podcast on Christmas, like we're losers or something. Like,
yeah,
we don't have other shit to do on Christmas.
Screw the family. We gotta do the podcast for you.
Podcast. I mean, it said we was gonna do it on Monday. Like, pay attention. God damn. Anyway.
What's going on, people?
Why is there an echo? What the fuck? Oh, that's from me. All right, never mind. All right, what's up?
Man,
what's up, people?
What's going on today?
Shit.
What are we gonna talk about first? A lot of things to talk about. I had something I was gonna talk about. I can't fucking remember it.
Wasn't Santa Claus, was it?
That's a top. That's one of them, but there's something else.
There's all kinds of shit.
I can't remember for real. It was good though. Maybe I'll find it if I go looking through the news again. Anyway, Santa Claus, man, I was going to do a video on that, but I thought I'd talk about it on here. Shaggy said he did some Santa Claus research today or something.
I did, man. I did. I was on break at work, man. I didn't have anything to do, so, I mean, I saw y'all arguing on Twitter on what ethnicity fucking old Saint Nick is. Old Saint Nick.
What is he?
Old Saint Nick is a Greek.
Greek.
He's Greek. He's Greek. What is now known as today as Turkey, which, I mean, I could understand why you would think he's Turkish. But it wasn't known as Turkey when he was born. It was
but wouldn't the climate be the same?
What color
is
he?
It was a Roman.
Black? Is he white? What color is Turkish guy?
He's light skinned. He's a Greek. He looks Italian. He looks Italian.
Santa Claus is light skinned.
He's an Italian.
Well, that's funny.
I mean, that's what it looks like.
Light skinned Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's what I said. Olive color, kind of. Yeah, it's not white though.
Santa Claus is white. Let's stop with the nonsense. I mean, everywhere you go and you look around, it's a white dude. What's the big deal?
Well, actually, that's not the thing though. It's not about if Santa Claus is white or not. It's the underlining story is what everyone is actually discussing. You know, idiots sit there and say, "Well, Santa's white, and who cares if Santa's white?" Nobody cares if Santa's white or not.
But they care if you try to change his fucking color though. They care then. They don't care when he's white. But if you say no, he's anything else but white, then it's a problem.
it's an issue when you start messing with the status quo.
What's the argument though? Like my mom, I was in a car with my mom, and she was like, "Have you heard they're trying to make Santa Claus black?" And I go, "I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think you got nothing to worry about." Like
that's not what the article even said though.
That's what people like. That's how the news is spinning it or whatever. Like she watches Fox News and shit. Like her and my stepdad, it's all they watch. So their view on the world is so fucking fucked up because they watch Fox News. She was like, "They're trying to make Santa black." I'm like, "What are you fucking talking about? They're not gonna make Santa black."
They're making Santa black.
I mean, Santa. Look, traditionally, I don't care what the old guy. I don't care what it's based off of. Traditionally, it's a white dude. You go anywhere. Everywhere you look, it's a fucking white Santa Claus. I mean, that's what people think about it. I don't even know why people's arguing over something so stupid. Who gives a fuck? If you want to have a black Santa Claus, then have a black Santa Claus. Nobody cares if your family wants to have black Santa Claus. I do think it would be kind of odd, though, if you got a white family and a black family, and then you got the kids and they go to school. I mean, how are you going to explain that, Santa Claus is two different colors?
It doesn't matter because that wasn't the argument. No one ever said about it being a black or white. Well, idiots came up with said that, the news pundits.
That's what I'm talking about, the argument they're making on the news.
The lady was using satire. She was saying since Santa Claus is a mythical character, then we can make him be whatever we want. Therefore, why not
He's
make
not a mythical character. He's not based off of mythical, but he's not. I know he's based off of a real person, but the guy flying through the sky dropping presents is not a real person.
Yeah, the real person never did that.
Yeah.
No, okay, now listen.
He's a mythical character, right?
Listen. So the original, what Saint Nicholas is originally based on is they made the story up of him, being able to give gifts to everybody because Saint Nick. He gave a lot from what back then was like. The story goes, he gave like 3 prostitutes father a bunch of gold so they wouldn't have to be prostitutes anymore. I mean, that's one of the stories that as a young Saint Nick.
He watched over. He was a patron saint of prostitutes and orphans or something like that. In sailors, if I'm not mistaken.
And he sucker punched someone in the face or something. He did something. He got in a fight or something too. There's a lot of shit about him. Yeah, he did some stuff.
I don't care about what he's based off of. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, what I'm saying the argument was.
Santa's always been a white dude. I don't understand
it was really
why.
Satire. So
if Santa was a black guy all my life, I find it just as weird. Why would you want to like even discuss changing that? They do this shit with everything. Everybody wants to be politically correct. We gotta make Spider-Man gay. I remember that the gay people was like, why can't Spider-Man be gay? Why? Like, why can't Superman be gay? Because he's not. He never has been. Why would you just change? Like, they change shit just to please certain groups of people, and it's so stupid. Like, people need to stop worrying about what color some fucking mythical fucking comic book character is or Santa Claus is. It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
Yeah, it does matter.
It matters.
How does it matter?
Hold on. Go ahead, Tim.
Well, see, Smokey, since you're a white guy living in America, you don't notice that most things that are celebrated in America are white. And if you're a child growing up in America and you are not white, it can be somewhat damaging to your self-esteem to see everything that's great is white, even if it wasn't really white to begin with. But
Santa's white everywhere. Santa's white everywhere.
That's not true.
Okay, give me a place where Santa's not white.
Japan, for instance.
What is he in Japan?
That's different though, because I mean, when you're talking America, America's like this. Like there's so many different races. Like Japan's like mostly Japanese people. Like China's mostly Chinese people. Like you go to China and you go down the street, you're just gonna see a lot of Chinese people. You go to America and like some places there's like black, white people, Chinese people. There's all kinds of people.
Right.
I'm just saying
what I'm saying is that in America things are white because America's built for white people.
It's true.
That's the reason why, though. I mean,
hold up a
second. But let's not say like if you raised your family in Africa around a bunch of black people, your kids wouldn't identify with a lot of shit because they'd be like, "What the fuck? I don't look like any of these people that are held up as being great."
Even when they weren't even originally white.
Right. Like
the argument is, like I was saying before, Tim hit it on the head. But the argument is not if Santa's black or white. The argument is why does every single heroic or important character who may not have even been white, and in most cases weren't white,
such as Jesus.
Yes. Why are they changed?
Yeah, I think Jesus was black for real.
But he's not represented that way. But I mean, this is America, and that's what they do. But don't underestimate the importance of seeing great people in your own something that you can relate to. That's important for kids.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying it needs to change, but I'm saying that those parents need to really stress to their kids that yes, you can be great. Yes, you can achieve great things. You're not bad, and understand it's a self-esteem thing. That doesn't mean it needs to change. That doesn't mean it needs to change.
I just think it's a silly thing to be even discussing changing.
It's kind of like that study that they've done, and they recently did another one on CNN about they had a white baby doll and a black baby doll, and then they asked which one's the bad baby doll and which one's the good one, and overwhelmingly, people said the black baby doll was the bad one. Now there were a few kids that said
nothing other than color.
Exactly, they said that and as the doll got darker, they got more
negative.
More and more negative as the skin shades got darker. That's what that is. So obviously, it does have an impact on children. Kids that don't know anything. I mean, kids that don't, they haven't even don't even understand conservation yet. And to be able to make these big judgment calls based on the color of a baby doll. So, of course, whenever kids are growing up, when they have these, heroic and important figures, and they look around and they say, well, none of these guys look like me. Why does no one great look like me? And it's good.
There's a lot of great black people, though. There's a lot of them.
Yes, but I'm saying
there's a lot. If you're black, there's a lot of heroes to look up to.
Name a celebrated.
Can't deny that.
Right,
Martin Luther King has a day.
Let's just keep. That's one person. That's one person. All right, let's name.
Nelson Mandela just died, and they was going wild.
Well, then they also tried to trash Nelson Mandela's name as well. If you watch closely.
Oh, that's just racist. I mean, you ain't gonna get rid of those people. Like we talked about last week, they ain't going nowhere.
But aren't those people affecting the youth though?
Of course they are. Everybody can affect children. They're fucking stupid. They don't even know what's going on. But I mean, you're not gonna get rid. You can fucking talk to your blue in the face. The racists ain't going nowhere. Them motherfuckers are here to stay. They ain't going nowhere. Just like the homophobic people, they ain't leaving. It's going to take generations of education and teaching children not to think that way. And you're not going to stop that because the parents raise them, and the parents are fucking nuts.
So we just don't talk about it, though? Is that a solution? Just to not talk about it?
Not talk about what?
Just not to
I
not
think
even
if the
challenge
media stopped
anything?
talking so much about racism, a lot of it would go away. The media plays up a lot of this shit.
I
The
think
black
it'll be
people are
worse.
going to get us.
I think it'll be
Really?
worse.
The black people are going to get us every night on the news. They're going to get us. Every black story that's negative, they report on. Every positive story, they don't report on. You stop talking about it, and a lot of the fear will go away.
I disagree 110%.
How can you
I think we
disagree?
need. I think
people
we
who
need
never
discourse
even-
about race in America. I think we need
We need to
discourse.
stop.
If you don't talk, I think
Stop
we're
talking
talking about
about
it in the wrong way. You know, no. I think we're all trying to avoid the situation. Everyone wants to avoid it. You know, and it needs to be talked about. That's how
I think a lot
rectify things. You talk about it.
Younger people don't give a shit about it. The older people are racist, and the only younger racists are the ones that grew up with the father or the fucking mother who taught them to be a fucking racist. If you stop playing into this shit and just ignore these motherfuckers, they will fucking eventually just fucking die off. But you keep feeding into it. The media feeds into it. Every day I see a story. 4 black guys kicked in a door, killed a whole fucking family. Da, da, da. Oh, the blacks are going to get us. This knockout game, I fell for that shit too. That was all bullshit just to make black people look bad. That's all that shit was. The media is the #1 problem. I seen Michael Moore did a documentary on it. He said, why are people in America so fucking scared of each other? Because the media. In Canada, they got more guns than us, but their media doesn't report on every bullshit little fucking story that happens. When you got news, it's just constantly 24/7 pumping out. Man, they're fucking killing everybody. These black people are fucking shooting each other. Yeah, in the poor fucking ghettos, but not everywhere are black people acting like this. And there's fucking white people acting just as nutty in some places too. News don't want to talk about that though. You think if the news stopped talking about racism, that wouldn't help? They're the only people. They're the only people pushing this shit.
I don't think it'll help.
I think it would help. It would help.
I think if they stop perverting it, I think if they
most people don't have exposure to that shit unless it is through news. They wouldn't even they would be just living their lives and basing their assumptions about people off of real people instead of TV people or fake, a news story people. You know what I'm saying? Like they would decide on,
And my mom watched the news and she thought they was gonna change Santa to a black guy because she watched the news. They put that shit in her head. She wouldn't have got that anywhere else. She got it from the news.
Right.
They feed into that shit. It's for ratings. Stories like that Zimmerman story, all that shit gets people all riled up, wanting to fight each other, gets the racists riled up. And then the people that are kind of in the middle, they're like, I'm not racist, maybe. Then they see something like that, they go, yep. That thug kid, he needed to die. The media, I'm telling you, the media is the #1 fucking problem in this country. Pushing that's why everybody feels like they gotta have a gun because, oh shit, somebody gonna break in my house and kill me. Oh yeah, there's nut cases everywhere, and there's some nutty motherfuckers everywhere, but it's not fucking an epidemic of crazy motherfuckers. 11,000 gun deaths or some shit in America, and they get all worked up. There's like 300 million motherfucking people. 11,000 die of a gun every year. That's not even a fucking big deal. Who gives a shit? The media make that shit look like it's the biggest thing ever.
Yep.
You got politicians who are in bed with the media, paying them to report certain shit. It's all corrupt and fucked up. This country's fucked.
I agree.
I don't know what to say.
Look, also saying, dude, the only thing that needs to be known is if you're gonna change the race of Santa Claus, change it to what race he was. That's all you need to do. Follow the historical facts.
That's what everyone's saying. That's all you need to do. Saying.
Make him Greek, make him Turkish,
What a
whatever,
select few.
Maybe stop focusing on such silly nonsense like what color Santa Claus is.
But it's not silly, though, if you look at the underlying
It is silly, man. There's way more problems we need to be focusing on. Way more than what color
Santa's
a
different
person is. Not a real guy. We should want to teach our kids not to fucking fight over such silly shit. Like, what the fuck color? Who gives a shit what color Santa Claus is? He's not even a real guy.
But okay. It's true, but they want you to think in that exact manner.
They want you to battle over this. They want you at war.
The real question isn't.
They want you fighting. That's exactly what they want.
That's not the real question. That shouldn't even be the question. Should Santa be black or white? Obviously,
that's
Santa
the question
black.
the media's putting out there because they want us at each.
The media or Fox News?
The media. Not just Fox News. I've seen some other fucking websites. I'm not saying every website's reported. Of course not. There's a lot of news putting that bullshit out there that people are really. I told my mom straight up, nobody's having that debate in real life. Nobody cares about that. I've never seen people in at a job or anywhere talking about such silly bullshit like that. People got real problems. Can't feed their families. They can't buy Christmas and shit. They ain't worried about what color a fucking fake person is. It don't bother them. But the media comes out, we're going to change Santa black. Then people are like, oh, what the fuck? It makes black people look bad. It makes black people look like that they want to change shit. That's what they're trying to do, is make you look bad. You want to make Santa Claus black. You think you deserve some shit. That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it's
who's
about.
Saying that? Like, black people never said, let's make Santa black.
I'm not saying they did. What I'm saying is
you have to look at it closely,
that.
though. But who's doing it, though?
The media.
And who in the media is doing that?
All of these media motherfuckers.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean, a lot of them. You're knocking on the door, Smokey.
I actually read the actual article that the girl wrote, and that's really not what she said.
I'm not even talking about the article. Never even read it. I'm talking about fucking
Tell him, Tim. Go ahead, Tim.
That's where the story came from. That's where it came from. This girl wrote an article for Slate magazine. And in the article, she talked about when she was in her house when she was a kid, her parents had a black Santa. But when she went outside, it was a white Santa. And she said, hey, let's make Santa a penguin or a polar bear or a penguin or some shit. No, let's make it a penguin or some shit. That was what she asked. That's what she was saying, and it was a joke. And Bill O'Reilly and Megyn Kelly went on Fox News, and they made it a big deal. Like she's trying to change Santa Claus. And it was just to me, it was just a funny article. And she kind of tried to explain like how it was for her growing up and why it made her feel funny that her mother gave her a black Santa, but the world had outside in the United States, it was a white Santa. And she said, to fix it, let's not make him white or black, let's make him a penguin. But everybody forgot that part.
Yeah. Everyone forgot that.
That was the whole point of her article, was making it a penguin. And then at the end she ended with a joke about penguins. But she said, but the problem is, damn it, penguins are from the South Pole, not the North Pole. And it was a joke, but everybody missed the joke. And nobody. Go ahead.
Yeah, nobody's gonna focus on that part, because if they did bring that up, then it would leave like flaws everywhere in what Bill O'Reilly or whatever that lady's name would be saying.
Right.
There are no flaws if they don't add, okay, why don't we just make Santa Claus a penguin? No, they focused on the fact that Santa needs to be black or Santa needs to be white.
Right.
And Tim, I looked up Santa in Japan. The motherfucker looks white. I'm sorry.
Well, here's the thing, though. Let's time out on that, though. Anime characters in Japan are predominantly white, and there's a reason for that. It's because we nuked them in World War. It was because we nuked them. If you think, it's not just because everybody sees Santa as white.
Okay, well,
Japanese anime characters. Look up the majority of Japanese anime characters.
Okay. But since we're talking about World War II, guess what? Did you know in Russia they don't believe in Santa Claus? They believe in Grandfather Frost. Stalin, Joseph Stalin, notorious, was actually worse than Hitler, if you look at it. But But here in America, we don't picture on him. Yeah, we don't focus on Stalin being worse because he helped us. He was an aide. This man made people disappear from history, and there's evidence of that.
Yeah, he did.
He was way worse than Hitler, but Hitler just gets glorified because of what he did to one group of people, and they were white. I mean, I'm not trying to say that, but I mean, people misplace like a lot of things that happened in World War II. But anyways, besides that fact, he killed Santa Claus because he brought back the fact that, and still today they don't believe in Santa Claus. They believe in this character named Grandfather Frost. I mean, they don't even believe in Santa over there. That's one place you can go, and Santa's almost everywhere, but he looks different. He like dresses different and everything. Hell, Poland has a Santa Claus. The man looks like a robber. He's wearing a toboggan. He's wearing a toboggan, not a hat that goes all the way back, not a Santa Claus hat. He's wearing a freaking toboggan with a black bag. Santa's gonna be different everywhere you go.
Really though, dog. If I don't know how much research you did on it, but I did a video on it, so I did a lot of research too. And there's a lot of shit about Santa Claus, man. Like, he represented like it was like sadistic shit.
Yes, that's Sinterklaas. Sinterklaas was his name. It wasn't Santa Claus. The original Santa Claus is Sinterklaas.
I
mean, he was a bad motherfucker.
Like, he came down, he beat kids, and like in that bag originally in the story, he put kids in the bag.
Yeah.
He took them away and shit. Yeah, I mean, it's some weird shit, man.
Yeah, his name was Sinterklaas. He beat all the bad kids if they were naughty. That's where the naughty or nice comes from. If they were bad kids, he would beat them. His name was Sinterklaas. It started in the Netherlands.
Hey, man, some of the kids today would need that shit for real. They could use somebody beating the fuck out of them, come down the chimney, beat the shit out of them. That would help some of these little motherfuckers.
They would scare their kids. Like, they would scare their kids and say Sinterklaas would come and get you on Christmas if you were bad, so they would make the kids be good. Man,
it used to be a pagan ritual. This is before Christ.
Yeah, the Christmas tree's pagan.
Yeah, all that shit, pagan. Man. The Yule log. That represents a dick, dude. And they used to, yeah, really. And they used to sacrifice people on that shit.
On a dick?
On the Yuletide log, they used to burn it for 12 days. That's where the 12 days of Christmas came from. They used to burn people on the fucking.
That's a slick thing that people don't realize.
People don't get it. People don't.
What the Catholics did is they took all the interesting stories. Since the world is older than 2,000 years ago. So they took the interesting stories and then they canonized those individuals and made them look as if they were individuals in history and in biblical history or things like that. And then that's how they were able to market it and sell it to people, to the masses. They took most things that we celebrate, and a lot of things in the Bible were originally pagan.
Yep.
But then they were, adopted into the Catholic religion, and then they sold it to the masses.
Originally, the United States, America, when it was first founded, they didn't want Christmas.
Nope.
Because they were Puritans, man. They did. Because remember, this is a pagan religion, meaning they worship like statues, gods in the sky, like Greek mythology, shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So originally, the Puritans didn't want Christmas in the United States. They fought against it because Christmas
was pagan.
It was pagan. They
would burn people at stakes. That's why witches.
They'd have orgies and shit, all types of shit. It was crazy, yo. No doubt. But I mean, it means that doesn't mean what it means today, but that's where it came from.
But it did change though, because after Saint Nick was born 200 years after Christ.
There you go.
And he was a saint. He was, because he was among his people. They had all. The story on Saint Nick is way different than Santa Claus, and how this all even came together. It's wild.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he wasn't a saint until the Catholics canonized, and that's how you become a saint.
Well, yeah, but until then, but he got there because of who he was to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's true.
That's true.
And it's just crazy that. You hear like there's all this stuff and how this all became one holiday.
Mm-hmm.
You have Christ in this holiday. You got Santa Claus going on around here. Saint Nick, Sinterklaas. I mean, I don't know.
Well, Christmas ain't about none of that shit no more. It's about making money for businesses and shit. That's all it is now. Nobody cares about Jesus in it except the religious people. Nobody cares about what that tree is.
Does anybody?
I set up a tree for my kids. I don't give a fuck about that tree. If I didn't have kids, I wouldn't even set up the damn thing.
Does anybody know anybody who celebrates Kwanzaa or Hanukkah?
I tried to celebrate Kwanzaa.
It can't be like that.
It's too much shit going on, dude.
Kenneth, your ass better celebrate Kwanzaa. I'm telling you right now.
It's too much.
Why would you say that?
It was just too much work.
Listen, I'm white. I have no idea. What the fuck is Kwanzaa?
It's a celebration of different things that you do to build a better family, like a community. Each day, and it's like 12 days.
You get presents like Christmas or something?
Yeah, you get presents, but some presents, one day you'll give presents that you make by hand, and it's different, dude. It's like a celebration of family. It's totally different.
Do you celebrate it, Kenneth?
No, I don't. And I don't understand why you would ask me.
Because I assume Kwanzaa's like a black holiday, is it? Am I wrong here?
Why would you think that, Smoke?
Because I've always...
What would make you...
I've never looked up Kwanzaa.
I celebrate
That's all
Kwanzaa.
I know about it. I've always
Kwanzaa.
heard black people celebrate Kwanzaa.
I
If I'm
celebrate
wrong,
it.
let me know. Do white people
I've met a
celebrate?
lot of black people in my life, and I never met one that celebrated Kwanzaa.
Who
Yeah,
celebrates Kwanzaa? Somebody's got to.
I'm the only one who celebrates Kwanzaa in this community.
You don't
I'm
celebrate
just joking.
anything Kwanzaa. You don't even know what it is. Who
I'm sitting-
celebrates it? I mean, it's a serious question.
No,
Well,
there's
look.
some people do celebrate.
There's some people that do still celebrate it.
Yeah,
It's not popular, but I mean there are people who do celebrate it.
I mean,
When I was in school, they was talking about Kwanzaa. It was always like there would always be a black person in the Kwanzaa picture. That's why I think it's like that's how black
True.
people celebrate
It's
Kwanzaa.
true.
And it's true. I mean, I'm just going on what I've learned. If I'm wrong, inform me. Otherwise,
being from my area, from DC, man, where there's a, there's a hub of people because of Howard University and different, black universities. There's a group of people. There's a number of people that celebrate Kwanzaa in the DC area, for instance.
Yeah, okay, I would imagine that makes sense.
Afrocentric types.
I can see that.
Well, I'm from South Louisiana, and if it ain't Jesus around here,
is there a lot of like voodoo and shit? Oh no, that's New Orleans.
That's
Well,
New
that's in
Orleans.
Louisiana. That's in Louisiana.
Mhm.
Is that shit going on still down
No,
there?
that's the.
Voodoo shit.
Hey,
It's
when
more.
I was
It's
down there,
more. It's more.
I think it's a tourist
It's,
attraction.
no, it's more. It's kind of. I mean, it's real in the sense of it came from the Caribbean and
It's rude to the people who believe it down there because
no. What I'm saying is like it's an actual thing, but
well, no,
not,
look,
it's
when I was
more
in
like
New Orleans,
like a cultural thing.
Do motherfuckers still
Not
do
so much.
voodoo?
yes.
It's
Hey,
more like a
look,
cultural
when
thing.
I was down there, when I was in New Orleans, like there was like some shops, man, that you walk by and there were people standing out there like chanting some shit.
Yeah, but it's more of a it's more of a cultural.
And I was trying to stay away
That'd
from
be
that.
like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. If somebody's chanting, I'm getting the fuck
No,
out.
I'm saying it's more of a cultural thing. It's like if you ever been to New Orleans has a certain feel to it.
Yes.
And, New Orleans is not like anywhere else in America. Like, I mean, some places are, but when you go to New Orleans, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's not like real, but it's kind of like a movie set, or it's kind of like everything's romanticized. It's I don't know how to explain it, but
I like it.
yeah,
I mean, it's got a real Cajun feel to it.
yeah,
I do.
it's kind of. You can kind of see, it's got a different feel to it. The people are different. The food's different. The architecture, the way it is. And so voodoo, I mean, obviously it's a real thing, and there are people that do actually practice that, but it's more of like a cultural, geographic type thing that's just stuck with the city. Given the fact that it does have Caribbean beginnings.
Right.
Look at this comment. Why does Tim look like he's eating donuts? What are you talking about? Is this on here?
Tim look like you're eating donuts. Are you eating donuts?
See this
Tim?
comment? Tim looking like he just ate some Krispy Kreme powdered donuts. Why you saying that?
Cream powder.
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
I thought maybe you had some white
I'm
shit on
eating
your
chips.
face. I don't see nothing.
I'm eating chips. I don't know.
No, he said Tim. I know. Clarify what the fuck you're talking about. You've confused
Hey,
Tim
fuck
now.
you, dude.
I went to look like Tim. Got white shit on his face. What's going on? No, nothing there.
Nope.
I saw that comment. I didn't say anything about it though. I was like, "What is this dude talking about?"
LOG.
Anyway, give me another
Ruthless.
subject. I don't give a fuck about what color Santa is. I really don't.
Today,
Make him fucking green.
Maybe 4 doesn't bother them one bit. Oh, listen to this shit. Man, who gives
There's
a fuck? I mean, I don't really give a fuck. When I was a kid, we didn't celebrate Christmas.
What'd you celebrate?
Nothing. My
Nothing?
parents'
Damn.
religion. My parents' religion didn't permit them to.
Yeah, I celebrated. I didn't get to celebrate
I
Halloween.
didn't celebrate
I
Christmas
celebrate.
until I left home, dude.
What religion is that? That you can't celebrate a holiday?
My mom's a
Hey,
Jehovah's
look.
Witness.
Hey, no,
Yep,
listen.
I was about to
Yeah,
say
that's
that.
what I was about to
Jehovah's
say.
Witness.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah,
There's
that's how I grew up, dude.
Those people that come to your door. Oh,
Yes.
Exactly, dude.
Hey, no,
Mom
look,
has,
no,
Jehovah's
seriously.
Witness friends.
Listen,
No
I
Christmas,
grew
no
up.
birthdays, no Halloween,
No churches.
Valentine's Day, none of that shit. And I
They
know
didn't
that
have churches.
had
They had
all of
kingdom
that
halls. They had halls. No
all
churches.
that, right. All
My
that
mom-
shit is pagan, dude. Everything. Valentine's Day, they cut a motherfucker's head off. And
My
delivered
mom's
it.
my mom's friend is Jehovah's Witness, and she wouldn't even come to my graduation
I'm tripping.
because it was in a church. It was
Yep.
weird.
Hey,
Yep.
look, listen to this. No,
But I
listen
mean,
to
it
this.
is what it is, though.
When I growing up at my parents' house, look, they lived across the street from a Jehovah's Witness. They're not that hall isn't there no more. But like, we celebrate Christmas, man. Throw up the lights. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, as a kid, hey, it's Christmas. Woo! More exciting than it is now, of course. But yeah, man, they would freak me out around Christmas time. They give you like evil, dirty looks and stuff like that. And I'm over here like, yeah. I mean, I'd just be outside playing in the snow, like Merry Christmas, and they look like they wanted to kill me because they don't believe in that. They don't believe in any of that.
I can't stand anybody that comes to your door. Them Mormon motherfuckers on them bicycles get on my fucking nerves. You ever see the Mormons on the bicycles?
Yeah, the white tops and the black stripes on the bikes.
Man, these motherfuckers came. I used to live like close to my grandmother. She like in her 90s, right? And she still would go out and walk around this neighborhood. And these Mormons came in, right? She's like a Christian or whatever. I don't know what she is, but she ain't no Mormon. These motherfuckers come in. She stopped them at the neighborhood. Wouldn't even let them go walking around anywhere. She was like, you get the fuck out of here, Mormon shit. Mormons are fucking annoying on them bikes and shit. I always got a little backpack on. Can't they drive a car, them Mormons?
It used to be funny seeing them. Cause I used to live in the hood, so seeing the Mormons bicycle through the hood.
I don't even answer the fucking door because it's so fucking annoying. God damn. I had some old woman come to my door trying to tell me about Jesus one time. I was like, I mean, I couldn't yell at her because she's like 80 years old, but fucking God, get out of here. It's Jesus shit. I don't give a fuck.
Does anybody sing Christmas carols where y'all are at? I think that's something that's died a lot. A lot of people used to sing Christmas carols.
Nobody's singing no Christmas carols.
Nobody's singing Christmas carols anymore.
End up getting knocked the fuck out.
I know.
Singing some damn Christmas carols. I'm surprised that one dude still outside Walmart ringing that fucking bell.
Oh my God, Salvation Army.
Yeah.
Do they still ring the bell?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Surprised ain't nobody knocked him out. Who rang that fucking bell?
The fire trucks.
I seen a guy, to bring back kind of like the old conversation. I've seen a comment that was kind of true, and it happens a lot around where I'm from. Is the dichotomy between the amount of funds that white Santa Clauses and black Santa Clauses for the Salvation Army, who donates and who doesn't. That happens a lot around here. I noticed. I see a guy that I just wanted to note that I saw your comment, bro. That's a real thing, especially where I'm from.
What, that people won't donate to the black Santa?
Yeah.
Well, that's because the media makes you scared of black people.
He gonna go home and drink. He gonna take the donation money and go buy some crack.
Take that donation money.
He gonna go buy some hoes
on the way home.
He gonna be making it rain up in the club with the Salvation Army money. What?
With the Santa Claus suit on.
Right. Like Bad Santa. You seen Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton and shit? That shit was funny, son.
I think are they making a Bad Santa 2, or they made a Bad Santa 2?
I don't know, man.
I think they're making it 2.
Yeah.
I heard something
hilarious.
That was funny, man.
Oh.
I just
arriving everybody.
You just what?
Just the whole Santa thing. It just blows my mind. I mean, who cares, dude? If you're gonna make him something, just make him what he originally was. Like, I don't mind celebrating a Greek Santa because that's what I'm brought up on. So that's what I'm gonna celebrate for the rest of my life.
Man,
make him
Santa
red.
Claus ain't fucking changing. If you want to do some shit in your house, fine.
Exactly.
Santa Claus is never
That's
gonna
true.
fucking change, dude.
He's gonna be white forever. He's gonna be white forever.
Right. And he's not gonna be gay either.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Nothing. It's not gonna change.
the news is pushing this story, but like they're acting like Bill O'Reilly's acting like, oh shit, they're coming for Santa. You're out of your fucking mind. They think they're gonna change the color of Santa.
Though. He does that every year, though.
I know he does it every year.
It's weird. Like,
the war on Christmas, because it gets ratings. People tune in for that shit.
I got a video coming up on that shit. It's gonna be funny.
Ain't no fucking war on Christmas. You think there's a war on Christmas? Just go outside. Shit's everywhere. You can't get away from it. And it starts earlier every fucking year. Go to Walmart. You think there's a war on Christmas? You get in there, you can't get the fuck out. I gotta go tomorrow, and I'm dreading it because it's gonna be so packed with fucking.
Oh, it's gonna be horrible. It's horrible.
God.
Hey, I drove past it tonight, the one in our town, and man, dude, at 8:30 at night, that thing was like all the way packed. It looked horrible. It was horrible.
I think I need to go earlier in the day. Maybe that's the best thing. Well,
it doesn't matter when you go.
It's Christmas Eve though. A lot of people ain't even gonna be at work. Fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Man, Christmas. A lot of people don't realize just how fucked up Christmas is for a lot of people, and the shit that people do in order to try to give their kids Christmas is really fucked up.
Yeah, people go broke on this shit, man. When I was broke, man, I used to go to the dollar store buy my kids Christmas because I'm not gonna do without food and shit just to give you some bullshit you gonna break in a goddamn week anyway.
When I was 13, I went over a cousin's house around the holidays and shit, and I remember, man, one of his best friends, who became a friend of mine, I remember that they had this big Christmas. Big Christmas, they had all these gifts and presents and shit. And I remember the kid coming outside showing us all this new shit. A month later, they got evicted. So those motherfuckers were willing. I guess they figured we're going to get evicted anyway. Let's have a great Christmas instead of paying their fucking rent.
That's stupid.
It is stupid. It is fucking stupid.
An interesting thing about Christmas, though, it's supposed to be, you know, the most, you know, happy and joyful time of the year. But there's a lot of people, you know, that don't happen to be privileged. You know, I'm not talking about certain. I'm talking about people of all races and backgrounds and creeds. That Christmas is supposed to be joyful, and a lot of times it's dreadful for a lot of people. You know, because you're riding around, you see the pretty lights and the decorations, but in the back of your mind, you're thinking everybody's supposed to be so happy, but I can't even buy my kids decent presents, and you know, we can't even have a decent Christmas meal. And I turn on the news, not the news, I turn on the television and I see commercials and everyone's smiling and families are together, and you know, my family doesn't look like that. My Christmas day, I'm working on Christmas. You know, my kids are, you know, staying with grandma or something. It's you know, so it's, you know, I think we have to be a lot more conscious of what, you know, as a nation, you know, the messages that we send. You know, we have to. But like Smokey said, in my opinion, though, I hate to say it, it's over, man. I'm just waiting for the ball to drop, man. It's. I think it's over for us, man. Like. I
just seen that.
What? I didn't say it.
Oh my god, that's funny. It's a true story.
Right.
What the fuck?
It's based on a true story.
Man, I was gonna say something. Oh man, I tell you the worst part about Christmas, man, when I was broke as shit trying to get my kids Christmas is I would go to the dollar store and I buy my kids Christmas, and then my family would like shame me. They'd be like, "You went to the dollar store, bought your kids Christmas." Like, I ain't got no fucking money. You ain't giving me no money. The people will shame you over that shit. Like, you do the best you can to get your kids something better than nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna be broke as fuck to get my kids a fucking Nintendo or some shit.
Right.
Your family will shame your ass. Get that pirate hat.
No, you know, I don't think that's. You know what? I mean,
somebody requested I put on a pirate hat.
And honestly, for around here, for me, it's not like that. I mean, my parents. I mean, I've always come from a family that where I've been able to have a good Christmas. Like, you know, if you're looking at the sense of
we know we know.
Privileged bastard.
Listen. I know, but I'm not done. Listen. Regardless of, you know, whatever my background, coming from a wealthy family, whatever, but to me, the later that I got,
rip him up.
The later that I got on my own, I realized, man, like like the last like 5 years. I mean, I just told my parents, like, man, don't buy me anything. It's like, hell, Christmas is the day that I can come home and see y'all and just enjoy having a family day with y'all. Because I mean, hell, I don't see them all year.
Right.
So I mean, that to me, that's all Christmas is to me now. I mean, of course, I go out and buy gifts for everybody, just, you know, because, you know, you give a gift to everybody.
I don't.
That day is not for me like that. That day is for me to spend time with the family, spend time with my niece, my nephews, you know what I'm saying, brother-in-law. I don't get to see them all year. I mean, hell, so, you know, you need to make that day not worried about giving all that stuff, but actually cherishing the time you can spend with them, because, you know, they're not going to be there every year, or, you know, possibly not. You know what I'm saying? So you need to cherish those times you have. Christmas ain't about gifts for me, man.
Sometimes you don't want to be around them motherfuckers, though, for real. You just...
It's why it's one day a year.
There have been years I spent a lot of money.
Some days that's one day too many.
Well, Christmas for me, like, you know, my mother, even though like I said, I lived in the hood, it was kind of by choice, because my grandmother owns all the land down there, if that makes any sense. Like, it's just, you know, from family from way back in the day. So all of our family, you know, cousins, aunts and uncle, we all lived in the same area. So, you know, we just always lived by my grandmother until our house burned down. Then we, you know, moved to the suburbs. But it was always the opposite for me, because my father died when I was a young child. So my mother, she would always make sure she tried to shower us with gifts and things, because we'd always get really sad because we see everyone else's families, you know, and they have their mom and their dad, and they'd be all, you know, hugged up and taking Christmas pictures and this and that. And we looked around and, like, we didn't have a dad, and, you know, and we were kind of isolated as a family. So she always made sure that she went over the top with the gifts and things like that. And, you know, I guess showed us that, you know, life wasn't so bad that way. So it was always backward for us.
Right. I mean, when I got an opportunity, I overdid it with the Christmas for my kids, like trying to give them something I never had, but I don't know, man. If you can make it something positive, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I see it. Make this shit positive. Spend time, like Shaggy was saying, spend time with your family. Enjoy it. You know what I mean?
If you got the money, give your kids a good Christmas, but don't go broke doing it.
Right,
Don't go broke doing it.
If you can afford it, like I bought my kids, I spent $750, and I'm gonna spend another $50 tomorrow, but I can afford it. But if I couldn't, I'm not gonna drop $800 and be broke just to give them some shit that they don't even need. Like, that's stupid. Some people are max the credit card out, we won't pay the bills this month. We'll let them, like, that's stupid.
Right.
But people will shame you.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Society does that to us.
Yes.
Society puts that pressure. How dare you not give your kids what all the other kids on the block have?
There are people robbing people to get money for Christmas. There are people breaking in people's homes. There are going to be some people that die tonight so somebody else can have a Christmas. You have to understand this shit is fucked up.
Yeah,
it's true.
It is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it is. You got all this consumer-based shit telling you to spend money. People who don't have money. Then we wonder why people who don't have money do shit.
Exactly.
They live in a society that's bombarding them with, you're not good enough if you don't have money. So motherfuckers say, I got to do what I got to do. Fuck this. And they do some heinous shit to try
and
to
then they shame those people.
I'm not saying that's...
It's not the right thing to do, obviously.
I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm saying there's some desperate people.
It is. In the media, in society, or forcing those people in a way to do that because they're sending those subliminal messages. How you must be a horrible parent if you don't give your kids a great Christmas. This perverted holiday that we made up anyway that was originally pagan that we should be celebrating in the first place.
Or they watch these shows on TV where they keep depicting what normal life is.
Yeah,
normal life is, everybody.
These nuclear families and
bunch of gifts, and it's hard. I mean, what can you do? I mean, that's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? What can you do? I mean, you want to make a movie about Christmas and then the Christmas, what was it, Macaulay Culkin? What was that movie, man?
Home Alone?
Home Alone, yeah. Wasn't that Christmas that he was home alone?
Yeah, both of them was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, what can you do, man? It's unfortunate.
And those are the real messages that screw us up, though. The things they put on. I'm not just talking about the news. I'm talking about in the television shows. They mock up how life is supposed to look. And then they make it say, if your life doesn't look like this, you're doing something wrong. But everybody looks around, they be like, none of our lives looks like this. But we're all, trying to make it look nice. Trying to make it seem like
the rich people who make them shows. That's what their life looks like.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of money.
Yeah,
it is.
But
the decorator comes in, brings in the Christmas tree and beautifies the house.
Tree bigger than my whole house and shit. Like tree is fucking like goddamn.
Damn.
Shit. And yeah, people gotta buy the tree and they fucking put lights on your house and that's decorate and then buy presents. You'd be going broke.
Talk about decorating a house. I've seen this picture on the internet where this guy decorated his house. And I thought it was brilliant. He had the Grinch in his front yard and had like 3 lights, and the lights were going into a bag because the Grinch was still on the lights, like he did in the movie or like he did in the story. Fully decorated for Christmas. That's great. That's simple. That's how I'm gonna start decorating. Put the Grinch outside. Scare people away from this motherfucker.
I love creative things like that, man. That's the people you really gotta marvel at. The people that do the real creative stuff, man. I like things like that.
Hey man, I've seen some crazy stuff around Christmas around here. I mean, if you walk by somebody's house, turn it on to a certain radio station, and their lights are playing with the music.
You go across the street. Hey, across the street.
Hey, yeah, yes, but that's like a freaking winter wonderland over there.
The dude across the street. Yard is insane. There's music fucking playing. There's fucking dolls blew up. There's lights and shit. It's on the beach. Man, somebody made a Smokey's Beach Twitter account.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny as shit, man.
The little praying hands.
Hey, Tim looks like a cult follower right now. I don't even know what's going on right now.
Dope, man. Right. And the dude across the street yard is out of control. I think I got a picture of it from last year.
I don't think my effects bar is not allowed to be used. Smokey controls that.
But
shit.
I think all these things, and I could be wrong just because I'm a young person though. But to you guys, does it seem like all this traditional crap is like dying off, like slowly dying?
Christmas carols.
Like
yes.
And I know obviously Christmas doesn't seem the same to when you get older, but I'm just saying in general, Easter, it's everything. These traditional things that we celebrate, and it seems like they're all just dying off. I mean,
It's because you're
I guess people are becoming more socially conscious.
Nah, you're not a kid. It's kids' holiday. Like adults don't get it. Kids are still so fucking pumped. Like my daughter's pumped for Christmas, but I don't give a fuck because I don't get nothing. What the fuck? I think my mom's getting me some pots and pans or some shit. Like that's my Christmas. Now I get some new pots. And I need them. I said I'm about to go buy some. She's like, I'll get that for you. I'm like, whatever that. Hey, and I'm excited about getting them pots and pans for real.
All right,
there you go. See,
I got tires.
Phil Robertson.
All right, let's talk about Duck Dynasty guy.
Duck Dynasty, goddammit. I caught a lot of fucking heat because I said Phil needs to fucking chill. Gay people. This is the way I see it. Now you guys just realize I grew up in church. I grew up in church and all this shit. And I probably know the Bible more than a lot of people because I had to go to church 4 days a fucking week.
All right.
So I know about the scriptures and all this. I know. But I look at gay people. Now that I'm grown and I've had experience in the world, I've accepted that a person who is gay is gay. And that's the way, that's their life. That's their identity. Okay. It is who they are. I don't think there's anything wrong. It's not my place to judge a person on their sexuality, their sexual orientation.
See, I think I'm going to be the one to disagree with you. I can't stand them.
Okay, but here, I just want to put this in here. Tim, if I tell you something's good, it's good, yeah. You guys, you can count on it. If I say it's good. That video that Tim did was really good because he made a point that I think a lot of people think but never say, or maybe some people don't come to that conclusion. But when a person says they don't like the opposite sex and they're gay, you have to believe them. There's no way, if you're not gay, you can't scientifically prove, there's no way. You have to take them on their word for it, and that's where it ends. Like, in your own mind, you can say, they say that, but they really should. No, if they say that's what it is, you have to take them on their word for it, because there's no other way to know. You just have to assume that they're telling you the truth.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that was very.
I got so much pushback, so much hate mail, so much, but
for what?
Man, I'm not because I disagree with them.
Don't let them tell you.
And at the end, thank you, Kenny. At the end, I say he's got a right. Phil Robertson has a right to express himself. He has a right to state his opinion and believe that shit. I never said he shouldn't believe what he believes. And he has a right to fire him if they want to, because that's their company.
That's what I want to talk about. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted to say. I seen your video, and I left a comment on. I don't know what video it was. It wasn't the Duck Dynasty one. It was one of your newer ones. What did you do?
I did one that's I
think it was today. I just watched it.
It's about the girl who got fired. There's a girl.
Yes, there was a guy in the comments, right, and he was talking about free speech. Listen, you retarded motherfuckers out there in the world. Free speech means the government can't arrest you for some shit you say. It does not mean a company cannot fire you or Twitter cannot ban you. You retarded motherfuckers. Yes. You can't cry free speech. You can say some stupid shit at your job and they can fire your ass, okay? Exactly. But the government ain't going to arrest you or anything.
It's not illegal. It can be morally frowned upon.
Yes.
If a person fires you on the basis of race, orientation, religion, then you can sue. But you can't sue somebody for firing you for making them look fucked up.
Yeah. And like Tim said, I'm so, and Smokey said it as well, I'm so glad, because some people just can't get it through their thick skull. Yes, this guy has every right to believe that, and not only believe it, he has the right to say it.
Right.
But here's the thing, A&E owns the company. It's their show. It's not Duck Dynasty's show. It's A&E's show. So don't. It's very hypocritical for people, politicians, and just regular citizens to say, well, how can you say he has the right to say what he wants to say, but how do they not have the right to fire him? It's their show, isn't it? Wouldn't that be taking away their rights as well? They have the right to say we don't support this.
And the thing is, the media people like Bill O'Reilly and Fox and those only people I hear saying that shit. Those people know that A&E can do what they want to do. Those same people have clauses in their contracts with Fox, that if they go do something like get caught in the bed with a stripper or a little boy, that they can be fired.
Mhm.
Or if they make some statements that that make Fox News look bad, they can be fired. They all know they've signed contracts. Those same motherfuckers will get up there and lie to you and say it's wrong for Phil Robinson to get fired when they have the same agreements.
Exactly.
It's pretty standard. It's pretty standard, Smokey and Shaggy.
You know what I think?
I got the name of the clause, but like
I think this whole thing's
it shines
set up
poorly on it's written something like that though. But if it shines negatively or poorly on the parent company, they have the right to release you at any time that they see fit.
Right.
I heard that during that interview there was an A&E representative in the room and approved the whole thing. Was that true?
No, that I don't know.
Well, that's what I heard. Now, if
that
that's
would
true,
be fucked up.
If that's true, I think it's just a setup for ratings. There's no such thing as bad publicity. Who's watching that show? Redneck motherfuckers. You think they care what he said? Fuck no. It's publicity.
But here's the
if
thing,
the A&E guy was in the room approving that shit, clearly that was all done on purpose. They didn't fire him either. They said he would be suspended. They ain't suspending that motherfucker. That show makes him too much money. They ain't fucking with their money.
But here's the thing, though.
They was showing marathons of the show like a motherfucker after it happened. Boy, they was making it. Just like when Paul Walker died, a few days later, Fast and the Furious all over my TV. That's nonstop. These motherfuckers know what they're doing.
Hey, Fast 6 discount on PSN. I even bought it.
Hey, there is something I want to talk to y'all about that subject too. After we get done with this, I got some shit to tell you.
I just want to say though, since I am from here, he is from Louisiana. You know, they are based in Louisiana, and the funniest thing that I've seen, and it's true, so I don't blame them for saying it. It was kind of funny. They came on the news and they said, well, it's not shocking to anyone around these parts. So we all knew that that's how he felt.
You look at him and tell that's how he felt.
It was like the local news said that, so I just laughed at it because that's how everybody feels in Louisiana. I mean, I don't blame.
60-something-year-old man.
Dude, I mean, I think it's idiotic, and I think he
it's stupid what he said. But
I mean,
my stepdad. Look. This is my stepdad raised me. I remember now. He's told me a lot of shit over the years. No, not much, but he's told me a few things over the years that I remember. Right. My stepdad said this to me about gays when I was about 12. He said they should take all the gays, put them on the island, then blow up the island.
I've heard that exact same thing.
Okay, so don't get a lot of people like he's a gay. Hey, look, I just believe that people are people.
Exactly.
But I was raised with people who were worse than Phil Robertson.
And he's old, dude.
I had a great uncle that said the same exact thing. Round them all up, put them on the island, and just blow it up.
I just don't believe that.
I've heard a guy even say turn it to glass. So he said nuke them.
But no, what about the part that no one's talking about? Like what he said about black people. Oh, when I was
in the field,
I never heard them complaining. They never said a single word about doggone white people. They were singing and dancing in the field. You know, they didn't care about rights.
That's what they're trying to cover up.
See, I said that in a video. Somebody told me he never said that, and he never said that they were in the fields or nothing. I said, "What are you fucking talking about?" He said it. I read
He said I was in the fields working right along with them, and
right. It's like, because I was poor white trash, so I was just like them.
Yeah. No, but here's the thing.
Thanks.
They don't. See, here's the thing. I want people to understand, and I hate to keep bringing up race, but here's the thing though. Black people don't have the same luxuries as some white people, and when I say that, I mean in the sense nobody cares if we're in the field complaining or crying. No, you see, no one cares. We don't have the same luxuries that some other, I hate to say it, but our fair-skinned brother and half. We don't have the same luxuries. And Tim knows what I'm talking about.
Man, right. I said it in the video, dude. There are people that he's talking about a point in time. I want to talk specifically about his statement. He's talking about a time before black people could even go to the same restaurants as white people.
Yeah.
And he's trying to say
that
he's trying to say that no black people complained about this shit.
Like it was fine,
what
man.
The fuck?
It was like
who just because they didn't, I guess they had to come up to him personally and say, Phil, man, this shit ain't right.
It's
for him to remember, like, oh yeah, that's right. because
It's wrong.
their life is not his life, so why would he pay attention? But dude, there was so many lynchings in Louisiana.
Yeah.
I'm sure the history of Louisiana, like they're like the third most lynched state.
I want to make this point too.
In the
I live.
fucking union,
I'm not gonna
dude.
say what parish I live in, but if you know any historical.
For him to
I
say that,
live.
it's like crazy. But once again, the media didn't want to focus on that.
And
So
here-
that's what makes me think Smokey may be right when he says it's all a ploy, because they kind of backed off that one. Like no one's really touching that,
Exactly.
because there's no defense for that shit. None. He's talking about before Martin Luther King got assassinated, dude. He's talking about the 50s, son, in the early
That cat's
60s.
old.
He's saying that black people weren't complaining.
Yeah.
Shit, we didn't
And
get
that- and that's what I
board of
mean.
education. We didn't get to go to the same schools with y'all. When
Of
he was
course
talking
they
about
didn't
this shit.
complain. They would have been killed. I mean,
Yeah,
what
we
the
didn't
fuck?
have, like I'm saying, we didn't have that luxury to
That's what I'm
complain.
saying.
We didn't have that luxury to complain.
But you
You know
know
what happened
Hey,
when they complained?
Yeah.
Nobody
right.
saw that motherfucker no
Right.
more. God damn, you
The
some
Klan
common
was
sense.
very active in Louisiana in the 50s.
Yeah. And I want to say this. The parish that I live in, a parish is it's Louisiana Verford County. You know, it's coming from the French histories. I'll just use county for this sake. In the only county in the South that slavery was still legal after the Emancipation Proclamation by Lincoln. The only parish actually in the United States of America
God
where
damn.
slavery was still legal.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's pretty wild.
Hey man, slavery's still around. Kanye's a slave. I don't know what you're talking about.
That
I
motherfucker.
thought that was interesting. I learned that in I think I was in high
slave,
school.
too.
That's some
I
sad
said,
shit.
we live in the only county in America that slavery was still legal after the Emancipation Proclamation. So after the slaves were allegedly free, in the dirt I'm standing over right now, slavery was still legal. That's crazy.
I'm a slave too, dog. What you talking about? I'm a slave of the
You
pussy.
thought all them southern motherfuckers just let it. You could go now. Like fuck no.
Yeah, it's like you think
They
you
went
can
to
just walk
war
in
over
and be
that
like,
shit,
you know,
man.
like in
They
the
started
mid
killing
50s.
each other over some shit like that. You think they
Like
just
you
gonna let
can-
them go?
Like you can walk in the mid 50s and be like, man, it's hot out there. My back hurts. Man, the boss tripping, man. You know, and think you're gonna wake up and you may not have an arm tomorrow, let alone have a job. So you think
Right.
you got like you can just openly complain. You can be like, man,
Yeah,
this ain't. Somebody call CNN for me. This ain't right, man. You know,
and once again, he has a right to say it.
he does have a right to say
He
it.
has a right to say it. No one said it. I mean, no one
Somebody
came
said,
no one came and got him in the middle of the night and dragged him. You know,
Yeah.
in China, they would have.
North
They would have
Korea
came and got his ass.
Yeah.
In North Korea, they would have came and got his ass.
And his whole goddamn
those
family.
secret,
His whole
secret
fucking
police.
They take you, kill you, put your family in a prison camp. They don't fuck around over there.
They don't mess around.
So there's no freedom of speech in America. That motherfucker's free. He's free.
Somebody left a
I think
comment on my
something that's
video about
interesting-
it,
Go ahead,
and
Smoke.
he said, Smokey, just respect his opinion and leave this one the fuck alone. And I was like, fuck you, respect my opinion. I
Yeah.
have a right to say something back about what he said. It's so
Right.
fucking retarded. How people like
Exactly.
that he has the right to say what he said, but when you come out and say, oh, fuck that guy, well, fuck you can't say that. People are so fucking retarded, man.
And
Take
here's
your
the
own
thing:
fucking advice.
if you can take one thing away from me ever being on this podcast, is this: as a people in general, as a race, not a race, as humanity, all races,
Human
all
race.
creeds,
The human race.
we need, that's what I was trying to say. We need to be careful about how we categorize in how we define things. Okay, learn the definitions of the words that you're using before you use them. Understand what it means when a person says you have rights. Okay, understand what rights and privileges are. There's a difference between a right
In a
and a
privilege.
privilege. Okay, rights are inalienable. Okay, that means every single person, by the fact of them being a human being, have these basic rights that cannot be taken away from them. That's what inalienable rights are. Now, there are certain things that are called privileges that can be taken away. You have the freedom of speech that can't be taken away. A
Right.
TV show on A&E is a privilege. Okay,
Right.
you don't have so keep that in your mind.
Like
If you ever learn
driver's license. A driver's license is a privilege.
It's a privilege. It can
It's
be
a privilege.
revoked if you
Right.
abuse it.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, people need to understand that. And that's, I
Right.
remember a guy made a comment. He says, "You know, the podcast is getting good when Kenneth says people don't understand. Or people need to understand."
I've seen that.
Yeah,
But
but like I said, I just want to commend both Tim and Smoke for those videos. But Tim, I thought that was and when I say this, and not just because I agree with you, I think that's probably one of the better YouTube videos I have ever seen. Because it came from a point. It didn't come from a point of bias. It came from a point of pure logic.
Right. And look, dude, and I try to tell people, I say, look, man, and I try not to go into it, but I wanted to say, I'm not gay. I just feel this way. You can feel this way without being. I got so many accusations. People are hammering me, man.
It doesn't
I had to
mean that
stop
you're
reading it.
secretly gay or something just because you can look at another individual and say.
Somebody called me a yuppie. They say you're
What?
a liberal yuppie. You're a liberal yuppie. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, because I got on a dress shirt. Motherfucker, you don't know me, son. You don't motherfucking know me. You know what I mean? You don't know my life. You don't know nothing about me.
You should have hit him with it too.
And just because I didn't say burn gays, you think I'm some type of liberal nut job.
Man, you get so, like, you're on my level of getting the dumbest fucking comments, like, of the dumbest bastards. Like, you may get it worse than me, actually, because some of your videos just got some dumb motherfuckers. Like that dude about the bikes and shit. Like, that guy was an idiot. You should start doing what I'm doing and do a video replying to some of them dumbass comments going off. That would be a good video.
I think Tim does it right. I think both of you guys do it right because Tim just ignores them and lets them just go crazy. Smokey messes with them a little bit and then watches them lose their mind. Like, it's kind of like I keep harking. If you guys are on YouTube, guys watching, it's kind of what 402 did to Wings of Redemption at one time.
I remember that.
You guys, that was Wings lost his mind.
He said something to him, and then he just got off Twitter for hours. And the motherfucker was just message after message. God damn. I see that type of shit in my comments, man. I'll leave a comment, and I won't ever go back to the video. I'll reply to somebody, and I'll never go back. I'll never look at it. So I don't know if they said something back or what. I don't care. Sometimes I'll do a video. I'll never look at the comments. I don't give a fuck.
But
y'all motherfuckers are type, and I ain't seeing it.
I had to apply a filter to my comments though, to like hold certain comments for approval, because I was getting called too many niggas, son. Yeah. Too many niggas on my page, son.
So original. Like at some point, when you guys gonna come up with something better than that? I must have got 20. I must have been called nigga 20 times different comments. I was like, wow. So I had to look it up and find out how to apply a filter and add a filter.
So I let them go. Say whatever the fuck you want.
Dude, nobody's calling you a nigga, Smoke.
Make a fool of yourself. Yeah, they call me all kinds of other shit though. I'm a crackhead. I'm on meth.
Well, that's okay. That's different.
Anybody
can be a crackhead, but not anybody can be a nigga. Or
can
they?
They say that.
Shaggy. Or can they?
Why'd you know I was gonna say that? I was trying to refrain from saying it.
Oh shit.
I am.
Well, me and Smoke were talking on Twitter. Well, we need to try to convince Tim to get into video games.
Yes.
How great would it be a video? Not any gameplay videos. That's not what I want to see. I want to see a face cam of Tim playing a game. Like imagine Tim raging at COD or Battlefield or something. It would be pretty good. Glorious.
Wow.
That would be pretty good.
I'm gonna leave that to El Prez. El Prez got it on lock, man.
It will be fun as hell.
Yours will be. Oh my God, I can see it. Oh man, that would be glorious. That would be legendary.
Shit.
It's a lot of possibilities if Tim gets a PS4. A lot of games we could play. We could all get on a game. It'd be wild.
Not a COD guy. I see him as a Battlefield guy.
I'll think about it, guys.
Yeah, he played Battlefield.
Yeah,
he played Tetris.
Hey, look, there's something I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
So we're talking about Fast and Furious. Now, listen. Tell me if you think this is right.
Hey, I gotta ask: is Paul Walker dead or is he not dead?
No, that motherfucker's dead.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
This has nothing to do with that. This has something to do with Paul Walker, but it has nothing to do with him being dead or alive. Conspiracy. Look, we ain't got time to talk about that. This is something different. Look, this is what I read on IMDb, they are gonna get Paul Walker's brother to finish playing Paul Walker in Fast and Furious 7.
I saw that.
And digitally, now listen, it's not over. It's not over. They're gonna digitize his face as Paul Walker. As Paul Walker, but it's not Paul Walker. It's his brother.
Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it.
They're doing it, and they're gonna do it. And here's what I think's messed up. Your brother just died. First off, your brother just died, and they're like, hey, yeah, sorry about what happened to your brother, but you think you could possibly come finish this movie?
Hear me out now. Hear me out.
It's like, even though your brother just died, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, I don't know. I find, like, lack of disrespect in there.
From him, he may see it as an honor. Like, you could kind of see it that way. But still, it's kind of like, come on, bro.
That seems so shady, dude.
Serious. Like,
why can't they just kill him in the movie
just, like, kill him off
the fuck on?
Like,
I mean, damn.
Because I don't think they want. Because I don't think they want to kill him in the movie. That's why.
Well, he's dead. He ain't coming back for the next one. They gonna have his brother play him every movie and digitally put his face. That's retarded.
I think they're gonna kill him off. I think they should kill him.
Give him an honorable badass death in the movie.
Yeah.
And then Vin Diesel can go beat the fuck out of whoever killed him in the movie or what. I don't know. Beat the shit out of a Porsche. I don't know. Just
beat the shit out of a Porsche.
Damn. They're just so stupid, man. If people die, you just gotta move on. It's over.
Well, they're gonna have the guy that plays the transporter.
It's over.
People want to hang on to that. They're dead. Just let them. It's over. It's not coming back. Y'all got to move on from these. People get so distraught. I understand my dad died and it was bad, but damn, you can't let your life end over. You can't fucking just. They trying to hang on this motherfucker in the movie. They're not gonna kill him off.
Yeah, I think they're gonna kill him off. I think they just need
fuck?
just enough, to make it seem. But what? After a while, I mean, we all know the guy's dead, and that's the reason why the views of the next Fast and Furious are gonna go up by 80, 90, 100%.
Yep.
So I mean,
what they're talking about doing already is when that movie comes out this year coming up, they're gonna put donations like they did on the movie, the Fast and 6 movie, to go to Paul Walker's
foundation.
Right. Which, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, I don't see any problem with that. I mean,
yeah. No, I don't think that. I just
what you gonna do?
I honestly, like, a lot of people give Fast and the Furious a lot of crap. I like those movies, man.
I did too.
I don't like in the last one how they kind of got a little too far away from, because the first ones were just real good racer movies, man. Like,
well, yeah, they had to do that, though.
Real good tuner movies, and now they're making it too much actiony. Like,
well, they had to do that
when The Rock punches the guy. Why does he fly? Like, the guy's strong, but he ain't the Hulk, And you're gonna mysteriously jump off of one car, grab a person who's going at a completely different trajectory from you, grab them, and then so happen to fall on the only thing in a 100-mile radius that could have broken your fall, being a windshield. Like,
I mean, but they did that because the first three Fast and the Furious movies, they didn't do too good. I mean,
they were the best.
They did good. Yeah, but listen, they did good to a certain type of people. Like, I loved them. You know what I'm saying? I like cars. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when they came out with the Fast and Furious, the fourth movie, they started changing it because that movie had gotten better reviews than the last three, which is unusual because the sequels usually suck. Now, unfortunate to this case, a new group started watching this series of movies, and it became more of an action movie, and these movies have gotten more ratings than the first, the second, and the third movie did. So they changed the whole thing.
Franchise. Now they got the guy from the transporter.
To you, they ruined the franchise. To you,
yeah, to me, you're right.
To you, but I just think it's getting tons of money, tons of ratings. And I mean, tons of people love it now more than it's ever been loved before. Now, to an original fan like you, yeah, I mean, I understand. You know,
I don't like any of them.
Man, the first three are great, dude.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right too. Actually, I'm not a big fan of
Tokyo Drift. I would take the Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious,
yes,
or the best one. Like, those are really good.
I agree.
Because they were tuner movies, but they were real. Like, that could really, what happened in the first two could happen in real life. What happened in the later ones, that's not. No.
My favorite car movie all time is Gone in 60 Seconds. I don't know if anybody's seen that. That's an amazing
Nicolas
movie.
Cage.
I like Herbie. Herbie Fully Loaded.
Herbie Fully Loaded.
Shut the fuck up.
What films are you guys interested in seeing that are coming up? You guys,
Dude,
you guys
okay,
movie guys?
I can't even talk about that because I'm freaking like this 2014 is a fucking huge movie year for me. I'm a huge Marvel fan, so I mean it's just it's heaven year for me.
A movie that I'm excited for, and I just saw the trailer for it a couple days ago. It's called Transcendence. It's with Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for it.
That movie looks good, man.
I haven't seen the trailer for that. What's it about?
It's about he's I guess he's a computer engineer or something like that, and he's talking about a point in time whenever a computer will have more collective knowledge than anyone that's ever lived on Earth combined. And then there's this other group that are anti-technology, so they try to kill him, but they don't succeed. They shoot him, but with a radioactive bullet, but it doesn't kill him, so it makes him sick, so he's dying. So what they do is they upload his consciousness onto a computer, and then it gets to the point where he gets more and more powerful, and he basically starts taking over the world and stuff like that. It's freaking. It looks good. It looks good to me.
It's got Morgan Freeman in it, doesn't it?
I don't know if it was Morgan Freeman, but it was.
I'm pretty sure Morgan Freeman's in there. I just don't know who he plays. There's a girl in there too. She's like freaking hot as hell.
Who is that chick?
She is not known because I don't know her.
I've seen her. I don't know her name, but I've seen her in other movies.
I was watching the previews. I was like, good God. Her right there.
No, it's the chick that plays Black Widow, isn't it?
No, that's Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson is like.
No, it's not Scarlett Johansson. You're right.
Scarlett Johansson looks way better than her. I know y'all seen them nudes. Good God.
I haven't.
Are you kidding me? No, Smokey knows. Smokey knows what I'm talking about. Good God.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
I will see it before the night's over. I'll tell you that.
Scarlett Johansson is like top 3. Jessica Alba to me is number 1.
Nah, she would get all over Jessica Alba.
Oh, get out of here.
Jessica Alba.
You're out of here.
Okay, I know which one.
She's hotter than Jessica Alba, trust me.
You're out of here. You're out of your mind.
Trust me.
You're out of your mind.
Scarlett Johansson, way hotter.
I like my women thick, man. I'm sorry.
Look, I like
Scarlett Johansson got an ass, like, you be like, God
damn.
You
know who I think the most sexy woman is? She's Cuban or Latino or maybe she's South American. She put man, I can't think of that woman. I'm gonna look her up.
Look, our top 3: Jessica Alba, Scarlett Johansson, Megan Fox.
No. I'm gonna show you the hottest woman.
Megan Fox, man, I don't know about that. She ain't top 3.
What? She's tatted, man. She is sexy as hell.
She ain't top 3.
She is sexy as hell.
Scarlett Johansson up top.
Yeah, she's number 1. I mean, she is hot. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I don't know if she's number 1, but I don't really like rating shit because it's like, what, number 1, number 2 gets a fuck. She's hot though.
I mean, they all get fucked regardless. So,
yeah, I mean, who gives a fuck who's number 1? I mean, number 5 is probably good.
Yeah.
Number 10 probably good too. Number 30 probably ain't that bad either.
It's true.
Number 50, I mean, have a couple drinks, you might like it.
But other than that, movies, I mean, I want to see Anchorman 2 as well. I haven't got to see that yet. Anchorman 2. And
Anchorman 2, I want to see that. I can never get to the theaters, though, so I just got to wait for it to go on the cable box.
American Hustle looks good. Anybody seen the previews to that? It's got,
I saw the previews for that. Yeah.
That looks pretty good. It's got Jennifer Lawrence in there. Hey, Jennifer Lawrence, man, I date her too, man. She's hot as hell.
I don't like how she cut her hair. I don't like that haircut.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the haircut either, but man, she's still. I wouldn't turn it down.
No, she needs to grow the hair back out though.
She can get the D.
Her and Miley Cyrus both grow that fucking hair out. God.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. I don't like Miley Cyrus. I think she's ugly.
I don't either.
That's just me.
I don't either.
I'm not big on Miley.
I'm not either.
Sofia Vergara.
She does not.
She's in that David Beckham Pepsi commercial.
Hey,
yeah,
speak of that.
That's the sexiest woman, man.
Hey, Beckham's wife. Beckham's wife is hot. Good God. Victoria Beckham.
Oh, that woman's sexy.
Victoria Beckham is sexy as hell.
Sofia Vergara.
I think she starves herself though. She's thin as shit.
Who? Victoria?
Yeah, the bitch is thin.
Victoria whom?
Victoria Beckham, David Beckham's wife. Good job.
I've seen her before.
Thin.
She's hot as hell.
Some of you women need to eat something. Goddamn, you don't gotta be.
I like my women with a little meat on them, man. Not fat.
Yeah.
I'm just like a little curvy, man, with a little, just a little bit of. I don't know.
Like a boy.
Yeah, like you know who looks bad, dude? It's like really needs to put some weight. Demi Moore, man. She looked like a skeleton, dude. I've seen her on a magazine. She looks pretty. She's old though. but
Who?
Demi Moore.
Oh,
She needs to put
Anybody-
some-
Ashton,
her
get off
time
that
came
train.
and went. You
She
see,
need to put some weight on.
Ashton was like, I gotta get rid of this old bitch. I gotta get some young bitch. He wouldn't fuck Mila Kunis, which that bitch looks fucked up without makeup on. God damn, makeup be saving some of you bitches.
You know, there's a
Yeah.
thing going around Twitter. It's like it shows like strippers without makeup or something like that.
I've
Like,
seen that. I've
it
seen
looks
that.
like different people. Like if dudes could do that, like I'm just saying, like
Right.
if there were some people that on there. It's like if you went to sleep next to the person with makeup on, and then you woke up the next morning and they didn't have that makeup on, dude, you might call the cops. Like you'd wonder what happened. Like how
Right.
drunk was I? Wait, I don't drink. What happened?
I want to see 47 Ronin too. Man.
That looks good though. That
Looks
looks
good, man.
real good.
I hear Keanu Reeves gonna make another. What's that called? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh no way! That'd
He
be
said they're
sick.
gonna do another one.
That'll be sick. Hey, that'd be sick. That's just like Wayne's World, man. I love the classics.
Wayne's
That's
World is
classics.
awesome.
I want to see another Constantine, man.
Yeah, I could see that.
I could probably see another Constantine. Hey, but you know what else? Here's a movie they need to stop making: Paranormal Activity. They're
Yes,
getting
that shit.
stupid.
That's buried into the ground, man.
Oh my God, they're coming out with like a Latino one. Does that make you upset that it's not a black family? I mean, I'm serious because
Give a fuck.
ones.
well, look, I mean, I'm just saying. No, they were all white in the past ones, and then all of a sudden, like the backstory on this is based on Latinos. I'm like, what? I'm confused now.
Good. Give them a chance to be in a shitty movie.
The story is very good.
You know, the best Paranormal Activity movie was a parody movie. It was the one with
Marlon
what's his name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that. A
It was
Haunted
like
House.
the black version.
Yeah,
that
A
movie
Haunted House. That was pretty
a haunted
cool.
house.
Yeah, a Haunted House. That was
What
great.
happened to your furniture, cuz?
Yeah. He said, bitch, I'm leaving you.
Yeah.
That was funny. So I've seen that one. That was pretty funny.
My Mandingo party.
Damn.
That's
I
funny
don't
as shit.
know. I don't know.
Oh man, it's got some. It's like you can't just say obviously with each year that passed by, the contemporary technology is always going to make the best media always. But it seems like lately movies have gotten really, really good, man. Like, and I'm not talking about like the remakes of old movies. I'm talking about like
Some of them old movies are so much better though.
I'm talking about
man.
like the new original idea movies. Like movies have gotten pretty good, man.
Look, you know what I watched the other night? That I had like woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why. I just woke up, flipped on the TV, and was like, I couldn't fall back asleep. I was watching Bulletproof Monk. Dude, like those are some good classic kung fu movies. Like anything with like Jackie Chan, like Rumble in the Bronx and shit like that. I'm like, man, those are classics, man. How can you? It's better than some of the kung fu movies that come out nowadays.
Like, but it's like when you look back at some of the movies, it's like, oh my God, look how far we came. I was watching they just made a remake of it with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Hold up.
I'm talking about.
You know, I just thought about something.
Uh,
I don't. Oh, you're talking about Sylvester Stallone.
Total Recall.
Oh, Total Recall. Yeah. Hell, Sylvester Stallone and Robert De Niro just did a movie like Grudge Match or something like that.
Yeah, they fight.
Boxing movie. Yeah, that looks stupid.
It does look stupid.
Kevin
But
Hart's in it though, cause he might
Yeah.
bring it back.
Man, you know this fucking like they put all these like Stallone and Arnold in the movie. They should have done that in the fucking 80s. Why are they waiting now? Like that was a missed opportunity. You know how much money they would have made? Now they're old as shit. I mean, Stallone's still he's in badass shape. I think he's on steroids, but they should have done that shit in the 80s when they was young and shit, not when they're old.
It's just weird now. Like it's like really.
And I think old dude. Hey, Arnold still benches like freaking an insane amount for as old as he is, and that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Mm.
Arnold's like 60, dude.
He old.
Yeah,
What's his name? Stallone's like 68, I think. That motherfucker is in shape. Have you seen him with his shirt off? That motherfucker's cut everywhere. He's on some
68.
steroids or something. That dude is juicing or something. There's no fucking way. I mean, this dude, there ain't even a wrinkle. It's just fucking ripped every fucking way. How do you look like that at 68? The fuck are you on?
He's got no excuse for us, Smokey. No excuse.
God damn,
I know, right?
The fuck? He's in better shape than me. He's 68 years old. God
Gotta
damn.
be the juice, man.
Hey,
Gotta be.
I
You
did
know,
P90X. I did P90X 3 times, man. I know how to lose weight and get in shape. It's just I don't feel like it right now.
yeah.
I'm building a gym in my
I think
house.
Kobe's on juice
I'm
too.
working
man.
out again. I used to work out, but Getting to the gym is just a pain in the ass.
No, you do P90X at home. I did Insanity too.
I'm buying me a treadmill and some
That
weights.
shit works,
That's all
man.
I need.
That shit works. All you need is
Yeah,
dumbbells.
Some weights.
Dumbbells.
You know, I just thought about something. I don't see how they can make a Bill and Ted without George Carlin. George Carlin was a big part of those movies.
I don't know.
That would kind of upset me. That's kind of disrespectful to me. I mean, George Carlin, that was classic.
Well, he's dead. He's gonna get over it.
Nobody's gonna go watch that shit, man.
Yeah, I would. I'm not gonna lie. I would still go watch it. Did anybody do like a video on those girls from that Russian band? The girl band.
I don't care about that. I don't live in Russia. I don't know what's going on.
They just got out of. I just read that. I was reading that they got out of prison. Like the name of the band is called Pussy Riot.
Some dude was giving me shit on
they're
Twitter. I see somebody
females.
made a post and they was like, the iPhone would be available in China. And I was like, the iPhone couldn't be in China? Why is it in China? This guy was like, you're a dumbass. You don't know that it's already in China. Like, I don't fucking live in China. I don't follow what's going on in China every fucking day. It's just not part of my life.
They make them in China.
Yeah, they make them. That's what I said. Like, they make them in China, but they don't have them.
Limit their shit.
Yeah, they have a like they like in China they'll knock anything off. Like whatever you got, they got the knockoff version of it, man. Like they don't China, man.
China's fucked up, man. Their air quality in like Beijing and shit is so fucked up. Like they have fog, but it's not fog. It's like pollution. It's thick as fog. And they're like women and children don't go outside because you'll die and shit. Like goddamn. And that's because they got no regulations on their industry, and that's why they got slaves. Like, all you motherfuckers that say, we don't need a minimum wage, we don't need regulations. That's what you get. You get China. Slave labor, pollution out the ass. That's what your future is if you don't have regulation.
Deregulation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really, bro?
Remember that fertilizer plant that blew up in Texas? They don't have no regulations. They was just storing shit in there. Nobody was checking it, and it blew up, killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, it like leveled the town. Like it was bad.
There was houses next to it. They were like gone. People just in there sleeping and shit, dead in a second. Fucked up.
What do y'all think?
Regulation.
What do y'all think? What going?
It's like so many people in America, man. They just watch the news and they watch one news program. They think they understand some shit. You know?
Yeah, well, they're stupid, and then he
Someone
watched
tells
Bill
them-
O'Reilly.
Yeah,
Bill O'Reilly's a smart guy. He wrote a book. He's got a show. I mean, he knows what he's talking about. You know what the fuck he's talking about?
Right.
Damn, he's dumb as
Or
shit.
he has an agenda just like anybody else.
Yeah, he's getting paid. He's got.
Yeah, I think some of them are idiots, but I think most of those people aren't idiots. You know, most of those people have educations. It's just they
Sarah
have an
Palin's
agenda
a fucking idiot.
and they're corrupt.
Yeah.
You know,
That
well,
bitch
some of them are
dumb.
idiots. You know.
No, I
But
don't
I'm-
mean
I'm
idiots
just-
as in uneducated, but idiot as in they believe anything.
Yeah.
You know, they don't think for themselves. Like you got to think for yourself. It's like, you know what? If there was no way to control our industries, right? No rules and shit. What would
No,
stop people
I was
from
talking
doing
about
the-
Bill O'Reilly and news. I wasn't
Okay,
talking about
yeah.
the people.
Well, who's going to stop them from doing the most heinous shit possible to make it out?
Exactly.
Who would stop them?
Exactly.
People don't
No
give a
one.
Fuck. People need to really wake up, man. They do not care about you.
Like people don't realize, like in America, we by law, corporations are seen as individuals and have the same rights as individuals. Pepsi Coke has the same rights as Shaggy. That doesn't seem kind of like a corporation can't feel, you know, they like it's and they have the same rights as people. Like we got to stop this nonsense, man. It's crazy.
Do what the fuck they want to do, son.
It's crazy.
Like
It is
all those
ridiculous.
movies about like people dumping waste in the water and then the people getting cancer and shit. That shit really happened.
Yeah.
They actually didn't care. They like put toxic chemicals in the ground, unregulated, against the law.
But Tim,
It seeped into the water system. Kids died, and these motherfuckers don't even want to pay to help bury the fucking kids, man.
it doesn't matter. They're white. Just kidding. They're white.
This is fucked up.
I seen another thing about China. There's a river in China with so much pollution in it, shit turned green and shit. And people swim in it. People swim in it and shit. It's a village, and that's where they get their water. They got no choice. It's fucking green from pollution.
God damn.
Like, goddamn, like, there's no... China is so fucked up. Like, and some people say, you don't live in China, you're believing propaganda. Man, I'm believing the pictures I see of that place. I seen pictures, these motherfuckers was painting the grass green. It's a picture of these dudes. They paint the grass green because the pollution kills the grass. So instead of, like, fixing the shit, they just paint the shit green. Like, that's real shit happening. I seen photos of it.
But China's real diverse because there's that group of the more obviously rich but economically empowered social group versus the more like fisher and agricultural group, and they kind of look down, like there's a big thing in China, like, and they can almost tell who's who because like a lot of the people that like work like have like bad teeth or it's weird like that, and they'll treat you based upon that because they can tell you don't have any money, and the people with bad teeth are seen as those were the individuals that came from southern China and came up to get a job in northern China, and like it's bad the way they treat one another there, and that's the reason why they have no regulation because the people that have benefit and the people that have not get crapped on.
Same thing in those Islamist countries. A lot of those countries, man, shit is a caste system. And if your ass isn't born into the right family, fuck you.
Yeah, it's over for you.
Fuck you. And don't be a woman. Oh my God.
Yep.
Crazy. You can kill your wife legally. Fuck it. She disobeyed me. I had to kill her. Oh.
Like on Homeland, that guy came and just off his wife, just stabbed her with some plum wine bottle.
Why? Not because she left.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to leave him.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit.
Exactly.
What do y'all think about them adding? They already like talking. Well, I don't know. They were talking about like Hugh Jackman not wanting to play Wolverine anymore, or said he wouldn't play it anymore. Possibly.
He just did a movie called Prisoners with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
You saw it too, Smoke.
Yes,
Shaggy, you saw it.
That was a great movie.
It was a great fuck. I told Smokey, I was like, Smokey, you gotta watch this movie.
If you got kids, watch that movie, man. That movie, and I don't even have kids, and I was just like, damn.
I mean, I understand why because he has range as an actor.
Right, that movie, he did a great job in that movie, dude.
Well, not even that. I honestly think he wants to be just done with acting. To be honest, I mean, he's getting up there in age, but to me, I don't think he will because honestly, look. Before they've even released the X-Men movie that's coming out next year, they already released one that's coming out in 2016.
Damn.
Yeah, it's called X-Men Apocalypse. It's gonna be the
edge of this. I saw that.
He's an actor. There's a lot of money involved, and he comes out in an interview. Maybe I won't play it anymore. And then the Hollywood executives go, "What? Whoa, hey, get on the phone. Hey, Hugh Jackman, what's?
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I think.
Hey man, what if we threw an extra $10 million and he's gonna get paid? I mean, Robert Downey Jr. All these motherfuckers do that shit.
Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. I think he'll be here, but hey, get props to Robert Downey Jr. when he was like, when one of the dudes wanted to quit, he was like, because he's the most paid Marvel character. Him, Wolverine, and Iron Man, two most top paid Marvel characters.
Mm-hmm.
And dude played Thor got $200,000 for that Avengers.
And then he was like,
what?
Yeah, and Robert Downey
$200,000 for Avengers.
And Robert Downey Jr. was like, look, take some of my money. He said, take some of my money and pay Thor. I mean, literally. I mean, that's what because he wasn't gonna do the movies because they weren't paying him.
Damn, $200,000.
It ain't.
Yeah, like nobody in that movie besides Robert Downey Jr. got paid. Like it was bad. Like but
and they made so much money off that movie.
Yeah, it was like the highest grossing movie ever.
Robert Downey Jr. No, Titanic is, but Robert Downey Jr.
I think it beat
it beat
Avatar.
Titanic. Oh yeah, Avatar.
Titanic. I thought Titanic was. We'll look it up.
No, Titanic lost within the last 2 years. I know that. But here's my thing. I don't think he'll quit because for one, he's such a big name to the fan basis that anybody who likes comic book movies, and he's really good to his fans.
But he is Wolverine.
Yeah, he is Wolverine. I couldn't.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. I agree. I agree with what you're about to say. Like when you see Wolverine, you think Hugh Jackman in real life. Like you think real life Wolverine is Hugh Jackman. I mean, and when you think Iron Man, that's Robert Downey Jr.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Give or take, honestly, I could see somebody else playing Captain America. I mean, I could, just because he doesn't have such a bigger role. He doesn't look like Captain America or does in the comic books, but Tony Stark looks like Robert Downey Jr. in the comic books. I mean, they have the way they act. You can't replace that.
Right. I mean, to the point to where you don't even see Robert Downey Jr. as Robert Downey Jr. You see him as Tony Stark. Like when you see him on TV, even though I doubt that he's like that in real life. I think he plays upon that persona because he knows there's money in it. But if anybody was if something happened tomorrow in the Marvel in the Avengers came real, Robert Downey Jr. would be Iron Man. He would be Tony Stark. Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy.
I don't know. These people that get these movies.
Hey, go to the comments. Go to the comments. Like, what is this? I'm pretty sure last Friday comes out. And, they're talking about the last Friday movie. When
they're making another one. I didn't know they were making another one.
Another Friday. They're making. You know, I heard Chris Tucker's supposed to be back.
If Chris Tucker ain't in it, don't make it. That's just
exactly.
Stop.
You know what's in development right now? Speaking of that, Rush Hour 4.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah. Old. Jackie Chan's old, but the man still does his own stunts, and I give him props for that. That's pretty wild. That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be a good movie. Rush Hour 4, I'll watch it.
I never understood these actors who got these roles that are just iconic roles, and they're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like Christian Bale, I don't want to do Batman anymore. And I did a video on it. People in the comments like, well, maybe he's bored of playing Batman. Well, you know what? Maybe there'll never be another Batman in his fucking career. Maybe his career is just fucking. If he's a great actor, I'm sure he's gonna be fine. But maybe he won't be. Maybe he just threw away Batman. He just threw away all that money, threw away that opportunity.
Don't get me started on that because, I mean, honestly, it really upsets me because just the fact of Ben Affleck, he's known for a shitty-ass actor to me, honestly. He is. Miramax, faggot, whatever. I'm not a fan of Ben Affleck. I'm not a fan of fucking Matt Damon either. Fuck Good Will Hunting. I don't care about any of that shit. But
here's go ahead. I'm sorry.
Him playing Batman just ruins it. Like
Matt Damon would probably be a better fucking Batman for real.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like with these superhero movies, for the most part, they cast them so well. Like I see Batman as I can see Christian Bale as a billionaire playboy.
I just seen the funniest picture on Twitter. I'm about to that you retweeted, and that shit was funny as hell. The girl that's squatting that has a nice ass. And,
oh yeah, I seen that.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
It's like the guy's Vision NC or something like that, or is that not the one I'm thinking of?
No, this dude said he would drag his balls through 5 miles of broken glass and rusty nails just to hear her fart through a walkie-talkie.
It's a picture of a girl like working out and her ass like popping out and shit. She benching. The guy's like, I'll drag my dick.
Dudes come up with the most crazy and creative things on Twitter. It's like it surprises you how creative some people are. Like.
Yeah,
Twitter and YouTube comments. People come up with some of the most creative things I've ever seen in my life.
Some of the dumbest shit too.
I would agree.
Yeah. In fact, when I looked at my comments lately, it reminded me, guys, of that when we were talking, you guys were like, 90% of people on YouTube are idiots. And I was like, no, that's not true. Then I did that video. I was like, damn. Yeah, it's a lot. I
was right. Yeah, it might be 89.7.
Damn.
It's kind of funny to me with YouTube videos. It's like, why would you waste? Like, if you're gonna be upset about something, why wouldn't you just stop watching and go away? Like, why would you waste your time watching something you clearly don't agree with just to leave a comment that someone probably is not gonna see anyway?
No, the worst are the people who don't even fucking watch. And then they leave a comment.
Just by the title.
You can tell they didn't watch it because they say something that you said in the video.
Yep.
They're like, he should be able to say that. I said for the last 3 minutes of the video, I said he should have a right to say what he wants.
They get to a point in the video where they hear something going, oh, fuck this, and they comment. I love making videos, and I'll make the title a certain thing that I know that'll get them pissed off, and then I'll make the video totally opposite of what the title is, just so I can go to the comments and see the dumb motherfuckers that wrote a big long fucking thing. I did one video, I can't remember what it was, but I titled it a certain way. It was something about PlayStation, and I titled it a certain way, and these fucking dudes came running. They were like, how dare you, you Xbox fanboy, you fucking hate the PlayStation. But like, what are you fucking talking about in the video? I'm not even, what the fuck? Because they seen the title,
right,
and they go and made a comment, and I did that on purpose, just to get them dumb motherfuckers come running.
Right.
Y'all so fucking easy to manipulate. You're so stupid. Fucking retards, man.
Wow.
Very easy to manipulate. Most of the people that comment are so dumb, and they just fall for every little stupid thing you do. I made a video about that Minnesota Birds motherfucker. They comment every day on that video. They're still commenting on it. And they say the same dumbass shit every comment. You're jealous because he got more subs than you. You fucking blah 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 bald blah blah. But shut the fuck. It's the same dumb shit all you motherfuckers are saying. And they're still.
I don't get it, man.
The videos from like fucking July or June, and they're still commenting on this shit every day. It's every day. It's like 10 or 20 comments a day. Fucking dumb. We're hitting the dislike button. That doesn't affect me, you idiot.
Right.
This is strange. Like, for what it would take me to dislike a video. Like, if I watch a video and I don't think it's a good video, I just leave. I just
don't care.
Like, and if I like it, I put a like on it and I go about my way. But to like, I'm gonna put this anonymous dislike just to show you that I hate this video.
Right.
Shaggy, you high or drunk?
Yeah, I'm
I
both.
saw that comment.
Shaggy's both.
I'm not high. I am drinking a little bit.
I had some asshole come to my page and be like, yeah, I can see Tim's take is tanking now. Looking at these comments, looks like his page is pretty much over. I was like, motherfucker, I didn't say anything. I was going to say, dude, I'm going to get paid off this video because you're watching it. But I didn't. I just said, dude, I'm doing fine. Thank you very much for your support, sir.
A lot of people that go into videos and make assumptions, like these overbearing assumptions.
Right,
Tim's video must be in the tank now based upon these comments. I mean,
no,
he have this grand knowledge of his.
He said my channel's going in the tank because of this video. I'm like, he said you should change your opinion. The comments should show you that you should change your opinion on this subject. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
I got the same thing on that Minnesota Burns video. I read a comment the other day. The dude said, he said, you got 8,000 subs, and all of them are people that hate you, and they're all of us. We're the Burns fanboys. We are all your subs, and your channel's garbage. Only people watch it because they hate you. And I'm like, well, then why is there so many likes on my videos? Like, well, there's not a lot of likes on this video. Yeah, because you're retarded people, and I intentionally made you come over there and cry like bitches in my comments. I don't care about your diss. I knew that video was going to get disliked when I made it. Like, I give a fuck.
Yep.
Come on.
His beauty scam.
I mean, I knew it too. I knew I was going to get a lot of dislikes. I didn't realize how many. I think I'd get 500.
Good God.
Yeah.
I just don't get it, though. Like, for taking the logical stance. Like,
yep. They not dude, people can't spell, people can't.
Religion ain't logical, man.
Dude, he's quoting the Bible. The Bible's right. Yeah. Fuck you.
Man, my video only got 34 dislikes. Man, I got 34 dislikes. You got 500. I want those dislikes.
End of discussion. I tell him, end of discussion.
Right.
That's it.
Let me add that for you. Some guy, look, his argument was, well, if you say that somebody homosexual, he bees with another man, well, shit. What if we just let him be with donkeys?
They say the dumbest shit. We're not gonna let them fuck donkeys. That's two different things.
Let's please talk about that. Where in their minds do you make the jump from being a homosexual to bestiality? Like, where?
Oh, I got cream for saying that.
I'm
like, dude, really, you can't tell the difference. You mean to tell me there's no difference between a gay person and another gay person getting together and a man running in the yard and fucking a dog in the ass?
There's a big difference.
To them, there's no difference whatsoever.
I said, do you think you mean to tell me there's no difference between a man getting fucked by a horse than fucking another man? You really believe that's what you're saying?
Well, if that's the case, then why wouldn't heterosexual people have, like, wouldn't a man screw a female donkey or wouldn't that be an epidemic going around? Like, wouldn't
man,
just because it's gay, how does it now make that jump? I don't get it.
Here's my thing.
And it's the same thing about saying gay people are pedophiles. Like, where does that jump come from?
I don't really have much input on this topic because hell, I really don't care. I mean, personally, my thing on gay people, I'm not a fan of them. But I'm not gonna. I'm not like. Look, hey, stop that! Hey, stop that! You're trying to turn this. Stop that! That's, I'm not a fan of them, or who. I'm not. Okay, they're people. Okay, everybody's a person. It's not just like any other subject. I have agree on them. Okay, just my thing is, if you're gonna do your thing over there. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to be like, God, I hate those people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
You know what? That's all people want from you.
But I'm not going to do that because I don't care.
Gay people well, homosexual people that I do have a problem with, or the people that like do it intentionally, overtly, like they want you to get mad about it, like like I'm gonna do this even though I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm gonna do it just so you'll get angry about it.
Yeah.
Like those kind of like, come on, bro. Like,
I agree with that. See, like I'm not like, and don't hit on me, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like no, you know what I'm saying?
You might be gay. They don't know this. And if you just say, "Hey, man, I'm not gay,"
say,
they're just gonna go, "Oh, my mistake."
I would say, "Bro, I'm sorry, I'm not gay."
Yeah, like I'm not gay. It's fine.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, but if I'm sitting there with the,
they're not gonna grab you and start fucking you in
listen.
your ass. That's what people think. They're gonna rape me. Oh shit, it's not gonna happen.
No, look,
I mean, it could. I mean, there's crazy bastards walking around, but you'll be alright, I think.
Like if I'm not like. But if I'm with my girl and I got my arm around her and shit like that, and I'm over there kissing on her and stuff like that, dude,
I don't think they do that though.
I'm not saying that. But if they did, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I would come up to you and like judge you on your relationship. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be happy with my girlfriend. Now you go do whatever you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just leave it be. Just leave it be. At the end of the day, just leave it be. That's all you have to do.
What are you saying? You're with your girl? What did I miss?
No, look. If you were like with your girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Like,
say you just made up the situation of support his argument.
You're saying, if you're with your girlfriend and the gay guy hits on you, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
My wife would laugh her fucking ass off if some gay guy hit on me. That's all that'd be going on. She'd be laughing her fucking ass off.
I'm just saying, respect like other people's relationships.
Hey, the people need to do that regardless to what their orientation is.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So that's just not right.
That's how you get fucked up, son.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I got no problem. My wife's friends with a gay dude. He's at my house all the time, so don't bother me. I don't get scared of it.
Oh, Shaggy, yeah, sure, it's your wife's friend. Yeah, sure.
It's my secret lover.
Idiot.
Nah, man. Gotta let that shit go.
Oh man, he was over here the other day, and we was all sitting around, and I said, I fucking slipped. And I said something like, we was talking about something.
What is going on? David's in the
No, listen. Let me tell the story.
I want to hear this. I
was talking, right? And all of a sudden, like, he said something. I go, yeah, that shit's gay as fuck. And he was like, he didn't, like, I was like, oh shit, I should have said that. Like, I'm not trying to be offensive or whatever because my wife's friend, but he didn't even like. You would think that they would get like sensitive about it, but he didn't even care. Like, even I'll hear him sometimes call shit gay as fuck or something like. I think a lot of people think gay people are sensitive because of the news and stuff, but not all of them are, really. It's just like not all black people get upset about getting called the N-word or whatever. It's just certain people do, but certain people just gotta fuck you, who cares? Like I was like, oh shit, I should have said that shit, but he didn't get upset. Like, I'm not trying to fuck my wife's friendships up and shit. Normally I wouldn't give a fuck.
What are you saying?
What am I saying? I'm saying I'm not trying to offend the gay guy, and he's like, I'm not coming over here because your husband's a homophobe or some shit. Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we got to stop this now. I just don't I don't get it. Like and when I say it, like I literally, well, I know why they're doing it. I take that back, but I'm just saying, it's like I don't think about gay people. Like I'm not gay, so gay relationships don't bother me. Like, it doesn't. If I were gay, or maybe if I was like afraid and I thought I was gay, and maybe if gay was okay to be gay, maybe I would turn gay. If I was like that, then maybe I could understand why people are.
That's what a lot of it is.
That has to be what it is. I think people are afraid that if it's socially acceptable to be gay, that they too themselves may be gay. So they're just so averse to it. And I just don't care. I was like,
but how can it be like that? Because I mean, obviously, like you're either attracted to females or you're attracted to males.
Or donkeys and shit, or
donkeys, or
I was listening to Howard Stern. They were talking about these dudes.
Gay, but
this bitch married the Eiffel Tower. This bitch married the Eiffel Tower. One dude was fucking like a boombox or something. People are weird, man.
Like they have big thoughts, man.
I don't understand.
Fucking a man is not the weirdest thing going on. There's dudes married to like mix amps and shit.
Mix amps.
I'm just saying.
I'm serious.
Remember now,
I'm serious.
they're also dissing lesbians. and bisexual women. Now, anybody here ever been in a menage a trois?
No.
Oh, you guys.
Never.
You guys haven't lived. You guys haven't lived, bro. You haven't lived, man.
I have.
You have, okay.
I have.
Somewhat. It didn't go.
I had a
well.
relationship with. I had a relationship.
No, wait. I want to hear this, Smokey.
It didn't go.
What happened?
My wife just wasn't into it. It never happened again. I'll just put it that way. Women are very jealous. They're very jealous of each other, and they don't.
It didn't go too well.
Now I will say this, and I didn't talk about it in the video. I knew a woman who was bi, and yeah, okay, so she was making a choice to be with women and be with me, right? That was her choice, but she did come to a point. She was like, okay, I'm just going to be with you. Then she was like, I'm just going to be with her. And then now, years later, she's married to a guy with kids. So there was some, like, everybody's not the same. That's what, everybody's not the same. Some people do shit because they want to do it. Some people do shit because they feel like there's no choice. Now, the real dyke women, like, really, like, I don't think they're choosing to be with either sex. I think they really feel the way they feel. Like, look, they're not attracted to men. No interest in men at all. Nothing you can do about that shit.
Women can definitely choose to be gay. Yes, they can.
They
But
can.
men ain't choosing to be gay.
I
Men ain't.
We'll say it's
no.
a double standard, but I think that's a thing because
Double standard.
I
That's
can tell you right
reality, man.
now. No. I'm just saying some people will say that it's a double. You know, I mean, it is a double standard.
I mean, and all of that is assumption because we don't know.
Yeah, but I'm saying I do know being in high school that there are girls who they just were gay just because not being rude or anything, but you know
there are women
really big and
who
really
go
ugly.
gay for a while and then go back to men. It exists.
I'm not being trying to be rude, but I'm just saying like
It was ugly.
girls
It was
that they were
the undesirables.
extremely undesirable.
Okay, now listen to this. Now,
so they decided to be gay
So I
because
got a
no guy
question
will
here.
ever
She
date
ain't
them.
watching this.
Listen.
She ugly.
Listen, hey, listen.
She ain't
Okay,
ever seen
I-
it. And if she does, fuck her. She ugly. Get a fucking facelift or something.
No, listen. So I got a question then. Now,
What are you talking
listen,
about?
Might make it look worse.
One less ugly chick to get in the way.
hold on. Okay, I got a question though. Then, real quick. We're talking about the lesbian shit and aspect.
Yeah.
Okay, this girl was a lesbian. This is what she told me. She told me she was a lesbian. Now, so listen. She was attracted to me. We had sex, and then she was like bisexual for a little bit, but then she went back to being lesbian. So is she like full lesbian because we fucked? I mean, like, you know, what is that?
Women can choose to be gay. It is not all women, but there are women who go through that phase. It's real, all right. But you don't hear a lot about men saying, "Yeah,
went through
my
a
life I
phase.
was sucking dick, and then I just got over that, and I went back." Well, you don't hear a lot about that. A straight man choosing to suck a dick,
Yeah.
that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah,
It has to be a conscious decision.
taking it in their ass would probably be a life-changing experience.
But there are dudes who go like they do gay porn, but they're not gay. Have you ever heard of these dudes? I seen this on Howard
Gay
Stern.
for pay.
Gay for pay.
That's what they call it.
But I think
What?
it's a little different. That's money whore. That's what that is, a money whore. Like I want money and I'll do anything. That's not gay.
Gay for pay. It's
Like
a thing.
I'll suck a dick if you made enough money on the table. I'll suck a dick. Like I couldn't.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. There's no way.
I can't fuck a dude for any amount of money. Like some dude was like $1 billion. No, I just can't do it.
I can't do it. I can't do it either. There's no way. Not for $1 million. Not even for $1 million.
I was with this one dude. Was you in there, Kenneth? That dude that one night said he'd fuck a cat for fucking $10,000 or some shit.
$500,000 or something.
Yeah, no, he was like, I think he said 10,000. He would fuck a cat. What the fuck?
He said some ridiculous number. He was like, I'd do it for like 500,000 or something.
Probably
weird
already
like
doing that shit for free, right?
Yeah, I said, would you fuck a cat for $1 billion? He was like, fuck, I fuck a cat for $100 grand, motherfucker. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Like I thought $1 billion. All right, that's a lot of money. So maybe you would consider it. You know, it's still fucked up, but if you get offered $1 billion, you might go, you know what? This is fucked up, but that's $1 billion. I can't turn it down. But $100 grand, what the fuck's wrong with you? That's not that much money to fuck a cat.
We need a TV show like that. Like, you offer some people this, like, obviously people with sense wouldn't do it, but, like, we got some idiots in this world. An exorbitant amount of money to do something real strange and weird. And, like, right before they're about to do it, you stop them and be like, whoa, gotcha.
Right.
That would be the best TV show
That
ever.
would be hilarious. You're really gonna fuck it? Like he's put his pants down, about to stick it in the cat. Like, hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Time out.
What
are you doing with that
You're really
cat?
gonna fuck this cat? There's no money. We don't have $1 billion. You goofy fuck. What's wrong with you?
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing with that cat?
Chris Hansen. That'd be perfect. Chris Hansen walks in
here real fast.
Why don't you have a seat right over there? The cameras come in like. Fucking,
I'd have the police there. I'd have the police there, but man, getting this dude locked up, man. He's trying to rape my dog.
Oh, it's got people out there that they do stuff like that. But
yeah, they raped dogs. I did a video. Guy fucking fucked a bicycle. You ever seen that video?
That's just not right.
One guy did a couch. Did you?
Yeah, one guy. A video on it. Guy was out. A couch was laying on the side of the road, and he just started fucking it.
That was on Nip Tuck, I think.
And then the neighbors come out, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's out there fucking a couch on the side of the road. Another guy.
That's a thing, though. That's a thing. Like doing furniture.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Another guy was in the neighbor. He was
furniture.
in like his backyard fucking a pool raft, and the neighbor looked next door. Was like, "What the fuck? This guy's in the backyard just fucking a pool raft and shit." Could you imagine looking out your window and somebody's fucking a pool raft? Jesus.
At some point, like what?
Wow.
Like that threshold you have to pass to be like, I don't care anymore.
Like, here's the thing. If you're gonna fuck a couch, why not go home and fuck your own couch? Why are you fucking like this guy was walking down the road?
Listen to me, Smokey.
Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch.
Have you ever seen the show Nip Tuck?
Fuck your couch.
Nip Tuck. Anybody ever seen the show Nip Tuck? It's about the plastic surgery.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. Never watched it.
There was an episode where the guy came into the office and he was interviewing. He was a surgeon. He was interviewing for the job, and everything was great. Like they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna hire this guy." He comes back into his office, and the guy's screwing his couch. And he says, he's like, I saw it. And it's like the material and the curves. Like he was talking about it like it was a woman or something, man. It was like, it was something particular about that certain couch.
Damn.
You know, it wasn't any couch. It was just that the way that certain couch was made, he had to have it. So that's what happened, Smokey.
Now that's some sick.
Yeah.
But this guy I'm talking about this is real. This guy was walking down the street.
What the fuck is that?
What was that?
Shaggy, what the fuck you doing?
Some Doritos, probably.
This guy was walking down the street and he actually seen a couch like put out for the dump and he just starts fucking it. Like I'm thinking, all right, you want to fuck a couch, all right? Why not pick the couch up, take it home, and fuck it? Like you're really gonna pull your pants. You're just uncontrollable. Like I gotta fuck this couch right now.
Imagine the chafe.
Even the pool raft, like. Take it in the house. Why are you in the backyard fucking a pool raft? Take it in the house. You want to fuck a pool raft? Jesus Christ.
Was it on the pool still, or was it?
I don't know, but he was fucking a pool raft in the backyard. If you're gonna do weird shit like that, go inside. What are you doing outside doing this weird shit?
Some people like that. Like there was a guy.
Well, they want to be watched. Yeah.
In like kind of like northern, not quite northern Louisiana, but like northern. I don't know what to call it, but North Mid Louisiana. And like he just every day, he'd go to a hotel, like different hotels, and he'd just get naked and stand in the doorway, like by a highway, and he'd just get naked and he'd just stand there. He'd go to different hotels, and he'd just he'd face the street, and he'd get naked and just stand in the doorway. What is wrong with these people, man?
I don't know about some people. I don't know about the world nowadays, man. That's why I'm just trying to stay in my.
It's not nowadays. It's always been this way.
We have the media that tells us about it.
Yeah, you got Twitter, and it's just instantaneous. You get all this shit. People been doing crazy shit. People used to cut people's heads off and
were they doing
on a ledge. Yeah, that used to be way weirder.
Were they fucking couches?
People used to go down to the city square and they just fucking hang motherfuckers, and people used to like take their kids down. Let's go watch the hangings and shit.
They still do that in some places of the world.
Yeah, some places they still do that.
Yep.
Like on Homeland in Iran, they hung them before in front of everybody. They do that. They really do. They have those public hangings like that. They don't play around.
Yeah.
In North Korea, they said that guy, he was drunk, and he was like fucking drunk, and he said, kill my uncle. Like, they killed the fucking dude. Like, you get drunk and just like, kill all these motherfuckers.
Stone people too.
Like, damn.
Those stones at them.
Fucked up.
I was reading about impaling. That shit's fucked up.
Oh, God.
People, God.
Hey, in the medieval days, they used to stretch them apart, man.
Oh
like,
my
tie them up and
God.
just
Drawn
stretch
and
them till they
quartered.
break. Yep.
Mm.
Stretch them until they break,
Drawn and
man.
quartered.
The impaling shit though. God, they were
Rip a
describing.
motherfucker apart, son.
They were describing it on this TV show. It's
Put
God,
you on a
it's
spike
horrible.
and let the weight of your body.
Yeah, they just let
on the
you
spike.
suffer and sit there and be, God damn, what the fuck? Damn, be glad you're born now, not fucking 13th century or some shit.
Man, I would have been a king back then.
Shit.
No, you
I'd
wouldn't.
have-
If you weren't born into it, you wouldn't have it.
I'd have had a
Peasant.
I don't think Tim and Kenneth want to be alive in the old days. I don't think it's not.
Hey, but hey, if you
They're not
look,
interested at all about that
listen,
shit.
some of it is different though. I will say I've seen some like medieval shit where like a black guy back then. It's not like they were racist. It's like they had like there was a black guy that was like born into royalty, and like he was like part of France. He was part of France's royalty. He wasn't a king, but he was high up there. But he was black, and they didn't treat him any different. And so I'm like, where did
He's the exception to the rule. Back then. Hey, all right, it wasn't good for black.
listen to this.
I don't
If
think
there was one-
Tim or Kenneth want to be alive in like the 1800s or
Look, I'm not saying that.
1300s or some shit.
Listen, but all I'm saying is like there is some crazy shit like that's happened in history where like
Yeah, that's why people always get. They wonder why. I had said black people get upset when people harken back to the days of Reagan and stuff like that. And
but the bastard child,
whatever.
a bastard child was worse than the skin color in the medieval days. You know, if you had like a child that because back then kings had a queen and a mistress. I mean, damn, that sounds like a life to me. Because sometimes they would just they would marry the queen because they had to. And then they would sleep with whoever they wanted to because, like, if they wanted to sleep with a girl
Queen
two
would be
castles
about
down.
merging powerful families for land.
Yeah, exactly. For land and shit like that.
Military strategic purposes.
Business deal. Shit was a business deal.
Exactly. Marriage wasn't like marriage back then. But if that king had a baby with that mistress, like, that child was, like, shunned. Like, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy. Like, and that kid was worse than the black guy back in the medieval days. And it didn't matter if he was white, black, Latino, because, I mean, hell, just because you were a bastard child.
Yep.
That blows my mind. That blows my mind right there.
Nothing you can do about that shit.
Nope. And that kid didn't even have a choice. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't want to live back in. There's no power and shit. The fuck. Lights.
There's no power.
Sun go down. You're just sitting there like, what the?
Imagine just think of like I don't know, like
You wouldn't even
5,000
know.
years from now, like people will be saying the same thing about us. Like, you live in year 2013. Oh my God, man,
Yeah.
Jesus, that's slow internet. Like,
They didn't have no plumbing. Like, fucking barely could take baths and shit. Fuck that. I don't want to live back there. Fucking horrible. Sounds horrible.
Cars rolled on the road. They didn't
yeah, it's
fly
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, wheels.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, what is that?
Wheels. Fuck.
Hold on. Me and Smokey, we're not related. We live in the same town.
Yeah, we're not related.
What are
There's a-
wrong with these people, man?
We look nothing alike. Look nothing alike. We're both white, so we're related.
Me and
I don't
Tim
care what
are
you-
related. We're related.
I don't care what they say. Just because we're white, we're
Hey, I
related.
got a question. Do you think the future is gonna look weird, kind of like how like they have like those dystopian type futures where people dress weird, like in not Catching Fire.
Dress weird. You go outside to
Hunger
Walmart,
Games.
you see some
Hunger
weird
Games.
shit already.
Yeah. That's not the only movie where people do that weird stuff.
No, I don't. You're talking about like the Jetsons too, man. They wore like the space suits and shit like that. No, I don't think so.
I wish they would wear that. Goddamn, pull your pants up and fucking get fucking these women with the fucking
Hold
pajama
up.
pants
Hold
on and goddamn.
Hey, hold on. Serious question. Has anybody seen the Jetsons?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, not lately.
Fucking
Okay,
seen the Jetsons.
listen. Shut up, everybody. Shut up. Is there a black guy in the Jetsons?
No, it's a black woman, that robot.
Oh, just because her name's Rose? Her name's Rose? She's got to be black robot?
Cause she's the maid, Tim. She got to be black.
Because she's the maid?
Kenneth, kick his
No,
ass.
I was
Let
gonna
it-
be quiet.
Get
I
his
was gonna
ass,
say,
Kenneth.
now they gonna get on to you, Tim.
He just said the maid is black. Kenneth,
Cause
you
she's,
gotta say something.
cause she's obese. Cause she's obese, and it's there.
Isn't it funny? Does anybody else find it funny though how that's how they portray a lot of black women?
Yeah.
Loud, obnoxious, and obese.
Yep.
Like
Have you ever
there was a
been to the
commercial.
hood? Have you ever been to the hood? I'm not saying I'm falling for the stereotype, but hey, I went to some of my friends' mama's house. They were pretty crazy.
No, I'm just saying though, like,
but they all weren't obese.
Y'all both got a point there. He got a point. You got a point. I mean,
ding ding. Ding,
I mean,
there's some.
ding.
Tell
I'm
you go to
just
Walmart.
saying, that's
you
how
see
they
some
portray
crazy shit.
black women often in the media.
Wow.
I think that's kind of strange.
It's not strange. It's what they want us to look like.
Tim got real. It's not
But I mean,
strange.
but if you think about it, like
It's not strange.
look at Eddie
It's not
Murphy.
strange.
Eddie Murphy
It's
and Martin
intentional.
Lawrence.
It's
Got
not
all
an
close to the
accident either.
mic.
It's not a fucking accident either. It's
Well, hey, explain this to me then. Martin
Well-
Lawrence makes a movie, loud, obnoxious, dressed up as a fat black woman. Eddie Murphy did the same thing, right?
because it
Dave
sells.
Chappelle has a, and if you watch Dave, I'm gonna get like Tim. If you watch Dave Chappelle, he has an interesting take on that as well. Have you seen the interview?
What about the
Have you?
black guys got to dress up as women?
Right.
That is
Yes.
true. That is true. Like, can you name one black actor who's not had to dress up as a woman?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. I don't know. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna Google
No,
it.
he just got caught with a woman.
I'm
in a
gonna Google
car
it.
accident. He was banging. That's how they got him.
Yeah, he wrecked his car.
I bet they got his ass young though.
Kid, are
And
you doing
That's
Morgan
how they
Freeman's
got him.
voice and shit?
No, I'm being Tim Black.
Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel ever dressed as a woman?
By the
No
way,
way,
the highest paid
motherfucker.
actor ever.
Sam Jackson dressed as a
Samuel
woman?
Jackson.
Fuck no. Yeah, your fucking mind.
Damn right, I'm glad he's dead. I wish the motherfucker died.
I-
Right in hell.
I ain't finding nothing about Morgan Freeman.
Highest
I don't
paid
think
actor
so.
ever. Samuel Jackson.
Samuel
hold on.
Jackson is a funny motherfucker. You need to follow him on Twitter.
Hey, he is real. Look, hey, I swear to God, I would get drunk and sail with Samuel L. Jackson. Imagine the shit that would happen.
Yeah, man.
You'd be out robbing banks and shit. It'd be wild.
Robin Banks.
Like he'll send a tweet like "Merry Christmas, motherfuckers." That's it.
Oh no, he did dress as a woman. No, Sam
Oh.
Jackson. I got
No.
a picture right here. It's not. Oh no, you got a pink wig on.
I want to see it. I gotta see it.
Pink wig on, and it. Oh, he. Goddamn.
Yeah, you can tell Smokey was so let down. He was like,
I
no.
thought he made it. I didn't see nothing about more. This dude got a pink wig on. It looks like it's from the BET Awards. What the fuck?
Hey, look, Chris
I'll
Rock,
show you this.
Chris
Hold
Rock,
on.
Chris Tucker never dressed as a woman. One of those two had to have not dressed as a
I
woman.
think Chris Tucker did.
Look at this. Look at this. This is gonna make you sad.
I don't think Chris Rock did.
Look, there it is. Oh man.
Hold on, let me don't take it away.
Fucking in a pink wig.
Damn.
Huh.
Man.
Damn, Sam. And Morgan Freeman, though, I can't find nothing.
Oh.
Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, Tyler Perry. No, I'm just joking. You know Tyler Perry. He got all those movies out. I can't. Honestly, I'm not a big
Morgan
fan of
Freeman.
Tyler Perry. The only problem I
Freeman
have
ain't
is
never
that
dressed as a
it's the
woman.
same
No.
doggone movie, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same two movies over and
I
over
agree,
again.
man.
They just
If anyone-
changed the characters.
I just didn't want to be the white guy who said it.
Who goes to see them movies, though?
Not me.
Women.
Women?
Yeah.
Women.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Why do white women go to see them movies?
Another question.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, my
I don't
wife
know. I
watched
don't
one
know.
of them on Lifetime, and she loved that shit. Women see them movies.
Yep. Exactly.
No black men go?
Nah. I mean, some do.
Some guys trying to get pussy go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't.
I don't know who I was talking to about that, but it was like,
Why is there a picture of Burt Reynolds naked? What in the fuck? Yeah,
imagine
get
what
outta
the
here.
world would be like if
Safe search. Safe search.
Safe search. Put your safe search on, bud.
Well, I mean, he was covered down here, but I look up, like I type Morgan Freeman in a wig, and Burt Reynolds is just laid out like. What the fuck?
Smokey's got saved pictures of Burt Reynolds on
But like his
computer.
legs crossed, like hiding his dick, but everything he's just like.
Oh
The
shit.
fuck?
You know who else does that? That's kind of strange. ESPN. They do that. Like they'll have like naked guy like in their
What?
magazine. ESPN. You never seen it? Like
I've never looked at their magazine, to be honest.
one month. Now the chicks are hot. I like that part, but the dudes, what?
Hey, Sports Illustrated, Kate Upton. That's another girl that's like freaking good God.
Kate Upton. Which one is? Who is she? I've heard the name.
Look, everybody watching this podcast, if you made it this far, everybody take time. Look up Kate Upton, Cat Daddy. Look it up, Tim. Look it up. You won't be disappointed.
Kate Upton.
Kate Upton.
Is that the Queen of it?
Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. Look up Kate Upton, Cat Daddy. It's amazing.
I got a phone. I'll look it up right now.
Y'all need to just enjoy it. Take 2 minutes and just like take a few deep breaths.
I took more than 2 minutes on it. I'll tell you that.
That's true.
You know what? It comes right up
on Vimeo.
I told you, man. It shouldn't be on Vimeo. You need to go to the uncut version.
Yeah, I want the uncut version.
I mean, the slow-mo is just good. God,
I'm liking this already. Hold on.
Look, she is fine as hell. She is okay.
Camera about to go black. Camera going black for a minute.
I'll be back, guys.
Be right back. Turn the mic off too. We don't hear that.
Yeah, we don't hear that. Bap.
That's all you hear. That's all you fucking hear.
She looks like the girl off of True Blood.
No, my video not loading.
Oh, Sookie Stackhouse?
The other one.
Hot, man.
Oh, I've seen this video before.
Some people say Anna Paquin was not hot, but in True Blood,
I would.
She got naked.
Oh my God, I know.
I think it was the season before last. This bitch was in like lingerie. I was like, God, that bitch is in shape.
Hey, I
can't stand these virgin motherfuckers who are in the comments. That bitch is ugly. I wouldn't. Shut the fuck up. You would fucking trip over everything to get to that bitch if she tried to fuck you. Lying motherfucking virgins. I only fuck bitches that are to 90 pounds. I would never fuck Anna Paquin or Rihanna or any of these girls. No, I wouldn't fuck Kim Kardashian. Fuck you, you would. Shut up.
Who said
Kim Kardashian?
People, go to the comments of any article about a hot chick, and here's the comments, okay? I'm going to tell them to you right now. Ugly bitches who are jealous, and fucking men who are like, she ain't that hot, I wouldn't fuck her. I mean, I got higher standards than that. You got higher standards than like Scarlett Johansson? Shut the fuck up.
No, there ain't no way.
Your standards are too high, because I promise you, you ain't getting it. I know that.
Look,
you ain't never getting it.
Right.
Pinnacle,
think of everything that Kim K has already gone through. I would still smash it. I swear to God, I would.
Of course you fucking would.
I'd be all up. I'd be about it. I'd be about it in a minute. She could just walk up in here right now. I gotta go, guys. Sorry.
Why wouldn't you?
I wouldn't marry her, but
trying to be hipsters. I'd marry her. Give me some of that money. Yes.
Yeah, I'm broke. I'd marry her.
Yes, I marry her.
I couldn't be in that crazy.
In a heartbeat. I'd marry her and let her divorce me. Look, hey. Some good's got to come from that, right?
She gonna get a prenup for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
you get some fame.
I'm gonna take as much money as I can.
You might get something from it. I'm gonna get something from it.
I'm gonna take as much money as I can and like put it in the bank.
Hey, do what the women do to men. Trap them.
Right.
Women don't do that.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
Problem is, you can't end up pregnant.
You gotta trap them.
You
like,
you can't have her baby.
Switch out that it doesn't work the same.
That bitch is 5 moves ahead at all times. You ain't trapping her.
You ain't trapping her?
You ain't trapping no woman. Trust me on that. They know everything that's going on in your life, like shit that you don't even like. You forgot about. They remember that shit, like shit. They'll bring up some shit that happened 6 years ago, like you don't even remember.
Like, what were you still?
They probably write the shit down somewhere. Go look at it. Serious. You ain't trapping no one. You ain't outsmart a woman.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a number of reasons why. One, all they got to do is make a phone call. He hit me. Slam their fucking head. And some bitches do this. Slam their fucking head against the doorknob and they hit me. Your ass going to jail. Bet on that shit.
Yep.
Fucking, they got that pussy. They got you. And if they really want to get you, they just poke a hole in the condom. You won't fucking, shit. Tell you to take the condom off. You'll take it right off. Why don't you take that shit off? All right, shit.
Look, I have a fear. I have like a phobia of that, man. Like,
wait, say it again, Smokey. Say it again.
Listen, hold on. I got like a phobia
Bitches will poke
whatever you
holes in
said.
the condoms, and bitches will fucking tell a man, take the condom off, and most dudes would.
Yeah.
Most
Look,
dudes are like, shit, fuck it.
Fucking idiots will.
I
Look,
can
Yeah,
pull out.
that's what I'm saying, Tim. I had to say you gotta
Listen. I have like
Most dudes, hey, when you're rock hard, you're a fucking idiot. All your blood's out of your fucking
I'm
brain
turned
is
down
down there.
plenty like that.
Hey,
Shit.
look, I got like a phobia of that. Seriously, like if I was to date like this crazy chick, man, and she she just wanted to get pregnant, she would like poke holes, man, in the condoms. That freaks me out, man. I don't want to have no kid.
Yeah. That's why
you always bring your own condom.
right
and
out your
always keep
pocket
it with you at all times.
No.
Don't take her condom.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
And if she does say she's pregnant, make sure bring a test.
Yes.
They're selling.
This is Tim's area right
Yeah,
here.
they selling a fake pregnancy test. Didn't you do a video on that?
Yep.
Yeah, I did see that.
Fake
Yeah, they do
fucking
see that.
pregnancy
There's like a
test.
company that's like
Are you
specializes. They're
Yes.
Like, it's called like Fake a Baby or something like that. Like they got like fake stomachs. They'll go all as a company that like specializes in this. Like,
But I mean, after
fakeababy.com.
9 months, how do you? What happens? I mean, do they steal a baby? Like, what the fuck?
You know what I think a lot of
people.
people may do? They may trick you into thinking they're already pregnant, so you'll have sex with them without a condom, so they'll get pregnant.
Yeah,
That's
one way.
fucking weird.
Other thing is to get money from you for an abortion.
That's true.
Yep.
True.
I need $400 or else your life is over, Smokey. I need $400, your life's over, motherfucker. Well, here you go, bitch. Please go get it done.
I couldn't give you this money fast
All
enough,
at the
huh?
club, yeah.
6 months later. I need 500 this time. The prices went up.
I didn't go through with it, Smokey. I'm so sorry. You got another 500. I'm gonna ruin your life, Smokey, unless you give me $500.
And that's basically what they're saying when they say
I'm
that.
coming with you this time, bitch.
That's the problem. You're going to ruin your life, or you're going to give me this money. Which one would you take?
I'm gonna ruin your life, Shaggy. You gotta drop out of school.
I know, man.
She's
Yeah.
having twins. She's having twins.
Stop.
Yeah,
Babe.
I know. That ain't even funny, is it?
Babe, are you pregnant?
That's what I always tell people, man. I don't understand how
Don't lie
some
to
people
me.
like
Please don't lie to me.
get somebody pregnant by like these wildebeests and stuff, man. Like,
What the fuck?
What? What?
Wildebeests. That's a nightmare. Nightmare.
Oh, we're not even gonna complete that part. We just go. No,
Beastie's back. Beastie's back. It sounds like this.
man.
Tommy Sotomayor. Beastie's back. The Beastie's back.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh god.
All right, guys. How long are you? How long are we doing this tonight?
I mean, we can stop
We
anytime.
can call it whenever.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't call it whatever, man.
It's 2.5
I
hours.
think-
I'm
I think
hungry.
Kenneth wants to talk about COD. I mean, if you want to go, if he wants to go,
Nah,
I'll talk
nah,
about it.
No, you guys go ahead and do that.
I
Fuck.
mean, if he wants to go, we could. I mean, he don't play, so he don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, do a marathon, motherfuckers.
I'm not doing shit.
Yeah, Tim, get out. You gotta
All
go.
right, baby.
I will go get a drink though. I don't know if Shaggy's sticking around. I know he's got work in the morning.
I do gotta work in the morning, but I mean,
But, I mean, we'll probably talk about like 30 more minutes. Shit like that. I gotta get a drink though. Bad.
You have no choice. You're staying, Shaggy.
all right, later, Tim.
Tim, look,
What's up?
nobody goes out like Tim. Tim's gone. When Tim says he's out, Tim's out. You don't have no
gone.
time
Tim is
necessarily
out.
out with Tim.
I know. I figured he was already gone. I was just.
Yeah, that happens to me too. I'll be
I'm
like, all right, Tim's already gone, man.
Yeah, Tim done left.
Yeah, most time after we ended the podcast, we still talk for a few minutes or so.
I
Tim's
know.
gone. Tim's gone.
Tim's already gone. Yeah, we talk about the podcast. Like Tim's like, I'm out. Don't gone. Tim, what you think about the podcast? He's out. Tim, come back.
He's probably already out of the seat.
I know it. He's already out of the seat, back in the house.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I am You know what's funny? I'm not even active on Twitter, and doing this podcast got me over 100 and some odd followers.
That's crazy, man.
That is crazy, and
I tell you, man, it's like a rare sight when you see a Shaggy tweet, man. It's like
I know, that's what I'm saying.
my God,
I might get on there and tweet. I might get out and tweet for a second.
just drop a tweet and just go. That's what you drop a tweet and disappear.
Yeah, exactly. I drop a tweet, I'm out. You won't see me for another week. You'll see me at the podcast.
Ooh, man, that's too funny, man.
I just don't have time, man. I don't got time to, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? If I wasn't working as much as I did, I could probably do a little bit more social media. I really just don't have the time. I used to, like, back when I didn't have a job, or when I was working at this one job that I used to work at where I didn't do anything at the job.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just be on social media all the time. But now it's like, I'm at a job where I have to be, you know, I have to, like, be on par. Like, I have to be working my ass off, you know what I'm saying? And so that, you know, with that comes that, you know, I just don't have any time.
Yeah, well, one of them on social media, like with school, like I tweet like walking to classes and stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah, you're right. But I sometimes walking to class, I'll get on Facebook or something, you know. Most of the time, I just only have time to read, you know, what's going on.
You got to be careful around here, though. People, they'll hit you on those college campuses. They don't care. People can't drive. I'm telling you, they'll run you over.
Oh, I know. They'll probably be on there. That shit's everywhere, man. Honestly, if you think about it, that is honestly everywhere. I was driving today, and this lady was just looking straight down. And she wasn't even looking up. This is what she looked like. Seriously, she was like this. She had her phone right here, and then here it is. I was like, what? And then she just like, and then like she looked up right before she hit the car. She was like, oh, just like, and then like braked for a minute, and then she like stopped. She stopped. She looked around, and then she looked right back down at her phone.
Like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. Like, are you kidding me? It just blew my mind.
People are dangerous, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they are, man. Cell phones are dangerous.
You gotta watch people, man. I've seen some crazy. I've seen a lady doing her hair while she was driving. I've seen a lady.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen somebody. I don't know if she was painting her nails or something, but like she was fiddling with her nails, looking at them real hard, doing like a brushing motion. But yeah, but that was probably the craziest thing. I've seen somebody doing their hair while driving. Like that's. You know, people say it's not right to say women are bad drivers, but.
Yeah, no. I mean, really, if you think about it, they have the most accidents because it's true. Look, I was speeding one time. I got a speeding ticket, and I had to take traffic school. You know, and in traffic school, they went over the demographics. They like, honestly, women are really bad drivers, and it's true. And I'm not trying to offend any women watching this podcast or anything like that, but I mean, seriously, if you go to a traffic school, a state traffic school, at least, you know, the traffic school I went to, you know, they were like, look, honestly, it's true. Women are bad drivers. Most of them. I'm not saying you're.
Like, as a man, not trying to be sexist, there's a certain skill set that you have to have, or you're just not even accepted on planet Earth. Like you're seen as trash.
Yep.
And driving is one of them.
It's true.
What are we talking about?
They just need to get back in the kitchen. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You gotta hit.
While you're in there, make me a sandwich, bitch.
Well, you know, make me a sandwich. That's why women's feet are dominantly small, so they can stand closer to the stove. I'm joking. I'm gonna get beat up tonight. That's what's gonna happen to me.
At Shaggy27 on Twitter.
By a group of angry feminists are gonna roll up
Angry
on
women. Angry women. My girlfriend's gonna kill me. I'm gonna get killed.
Yeah. So, Shaggy, you was able to play COD on PS4 yet, or?
Man, look, you know, honestly, you know, before you got in here, I got in here a little bit early, and I was telling David, honestly, I've not honestly even played, really. Honestly, I haven't played much of anything, but I mean, honestly, it's because I've been busy, and honestly, like the fun factor, maybe it's just that I've been really busy, but I haven't had any motive to actually want to play. And it's like, damn, you just got a new system. Why aren't you playing? Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just got it.
There's no game on any of these systems.
Like I've recently got Battlefield. Like I always wanted to get it, but I was like, I'm not paying $60 for Battlefield. But my brother, he gave it to me, and Battlefield 4 is fun, man. It's really fun. Like I think Smokey, I think you should get it, man. It's fun. I'm not saying it's like a better game. It's just really it's what Battlefield 4 is what like MW2 used to be.
Isn't there like
what COD used to be?
How big are the maps?
Just like Battlefield 3 big.
But I don't want to get in a tank though. I don't want to. That reminds me.
You don't have to though. You can play modes where it's just gun on gun. You know, you can play Conquest where it's, you know, jets and tanks and all kind of different crap. You know, you can play, you know, different modes, and but it's like the maps are huge, but they don't play huge because like they're divided up into objectives. Like the whole game's about the objective.
Okay.
I heard there wasn't even a party chat or party system though. Like,
It's not, but it's not like you can't like party up and then go get into a game. But it lets you know whenever where your friends are and when your friends are on and where they are. So it's like you can get like in the browsing. It's like you can pick the game mode you want to play, pick the map, and then pick how many a server with how many empty spaces. So it could be like a squad is 1 to 5
I start
people.
my own server, invite my own people in.
You have to start on server. You got to buy it like to have your own server. All servers are like that. You got to purchase.
I just can't set up a match and invite people in.
No, it doesn't work like that.
I don't know how I like that, but I mean,
It's not, since there's party chat on the PS4. It's not an issue because everybody you can just talk and be like, I'm going into this lobby.
Yeah, but so we all can't get on the same team. Like, it just seems silly.
No, yeah, you'll be on the same team.
I don't know.
but here, you know what? I wanna. You know what I'm really gonna be on is when the Division comes out.
Yes, I want to be all over that shit.
Can't wait till that comes out. That's
You
gonna
seen
be
the new trailer for it? The engine trailer they showed at the VGX.
No, I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to check
it
it
looks
out.
good. It's just short like engine trailer. It's really good, man. The Division's gonna be that game, dude. Like,
That's gonna be
the Division might make me get a game in PC.
Is it coming? I thought that was strictly PS4.
No, it's all platforms.
It's all platforms.
It was originally just for the consoles. They're gonna make it for PC as well. Yeah. But Battlefield's fun, man. It's real fun. Like, it's fun. Like it's nothing because the first time I ever played Battlefield was me and Smokey played together on PS3 when they gave it away with PlayStation Plus, and it was horrible. Like, you were just running around on a flag and take it, and nobody would even come to kill you. Like, there was no point. Like, there'd be some guy jacking around in a jet flying around, or some idiot riding a tank around, and then you just go take a flag. But like, it's not like that. There's 64-man servers or whatever. Like, it's like the game. Like, if it's a close game, like, it gets so hectic, man. I mean, there's helicopters flying, there's jets coming in, there's towers blowing up, there's buildings collapsing. It's crazy, man. I like it, man.
How's the controls though? Like, is it slow? Like, Battlefield was so
it's not as smooth as
sluggish.
COD because nothing's as smooth as COD. No game is as smooth as no shooter. Killzone isn't. SOCOM isn't. No shooter out there is as smooth as COD.
No,
But,
there
I mean,
isn't. You know what I'm
But is
saying?
it as sluggish and slow
not-
as the old ones?
It's not bad. I think people that
Can you rush around and
yeah,
kill
you can-
somebody? Like, God
Yeah.
damn, do you gotta be all
And,
slow?
and the good thing about it is on Battlefield, if you come from Call of Duty, Battlefield players don't have gun skill. So like, you can just work those.
You just
skills.
angered all of them. They're gonna be
You know,
mad.
they can say, well, I have a recall. There's no recall in Call of Duty. No, dude. Like, I was putting a hurting on kids. Like, just like they'll know how to kill you with a helicopter or blow you up with a something or explosive or something. But just gun on gun skill, they have no gun skill.
Yeah, we played close quarters. I was near the top every time. I wasn't having. I mean,
They don't have
I was just
gun
running
skill.
around shooting people. Like, then
Hey,
I played with
what's
these other
the,
guys. They got me in the big game, and I they couldn't find nobody to kill. Like, they was laughing at me because I wouldn't get no kills. I'm like, I can't fucking find nobody. Like, I'm running around looking.
That,
That
on the
was
64 man, that's
terrible.
not a problem. If you go over on the objective, somebody's going to kill you. Well, they're going to try to attempt to kill you. Let's just put it that way.
Do they have PS4 games at Redbox yet?
I don't know. Hey, what's the what's the deal with the new Call of Duty playlist game?
Yeah, heavy duty. Me and
Heavy
Smokey played
duty.
a few minutes ago.
What is that all about?
It's just a little bit more health. They were dying pretty
Call of
fast.
Duty is fucked up. This game is a good game. It's just that people play it like fucking pussies. They don't move. Everyone's sitting still. And the reason, it's not because
The
they
maps.
hear footsteps. It's not because they die too quick. It's
The
because
maps.
the maps are so complex. There's so many little hiding spots that people can just hide. And there's it's not that everyone's camping. It's that the maps are so big that you're running around and other people are running around too, and you're all going in a fucking circle chasing each other. The maps are so fucking big and there's so many pathways. In the older CODs, there was like 3 or 4 different directions to go, and that's why you'd meet people constantly. Now it's, I can go around here, I can go down here. There's like fucking 10 or fucking 12 different pathways to go. It's ridiculous.
It's horrible.
That's why you can't find anybody, because when you play like Strike Zone, I mean, yeah, you might have some campers, but I mean, you can find people. It's no problem. 'Cause that's a small map. All that map is dome remade. That's all that map is. So I don't know what they were thinking with these big maps. They fucked up bad.
Because you have to think about what happened goes through a player's mind. If you have that many options, you don't know where to look. You know, you can get shot from any direction. So naturally, what's going to happen? You're going to slow down. It's going to cause people, and there's going to be some players that are going to camp, and then there's going to be some people that say, I'm not playing like a punk, I'm going to rush, and then those players are going to get killed, and then they're going to stop playing the game. And then the little sniper fags are going to love it, because that's the problem. Dude, the snipers, I don't get why. I mean, I know why they're doing it, because of sales, but dude, the sniper community is maybe big on YouTube or Twitter or something, but nobody cares about that. Not people that come home from playing 8 hours, go to work for 8 hours, they come on and get on the game for an hour or an hour and a half. Those guys don't care about sniping, man. They just want to run around, get a few kills, and go to sleep.
The sniping fags think they're like the biggest community and they should be respected by the developers. You're nothing. You are nothing. You are irrelevant in the grand scheme of things.
You wouldn't even be missed.
Yeah, you are not the general audience of COD. You have to stop acting like they have to cater to you. They do not. I mean, it's clear that they're trying. I mean, they're making these sniper nerfs, this and that. It's clear that they don't fucking want you quickscoping and dominating the game. At least Infinity Ward doesn't. And people can say all they want. Quickscoping is way worse in this game. Bullshit. I got quickscope every fucking game I played in Black Ops 2. It was one of the #1 reasons I stopped playing it, because I couldn't even run around. I'd run up on a sniper, and I'd put like 3 bullets in him, and he'd just go boom and snipe me. I don't get quickscope that much. I have been quickscoping Ghost, but I don't get it. I get killed by the guys. They're posted up somewhere sniping. And I much prefer that to the fucking faggots running around the map with it, because it's so fucking annoying. You got a one-hit kill from anywhere on the map.
The problem with the snipers in Ghost, you do get quick scoped, and like it's kind of like I've seen it a few times where a guy will just, you see in the kill cam, he'll just kill like 3 or 4 people.
I was using a sniper the day. I quick scoped a bunch of dudes.
But the thing is, the real problem with it in Ghost is like the time to kill. That's the thing. Like, you shoot a guy and you'll hit him with 2 bullets and he'll snipe you and kill you so fast. Like, it's like the snipers have superpowers or something. It's weird, man. It's that's the problem. They scope in so fast to where it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you put 2 shots on him. He'll have a red screen and he'll shoot you. Or it's so bad it's where you'll shoot a sniper twice and you'll watch his kill cam and his screen won't even go red. Like, it won't even affect him. Like, he won't even take any damage and he'll just snipe you.
You know what's I've noticed about Call of Duty every year? It's so weird. Like, the first couple days you get on the game, it seems people die fast. It seems the connections are good, for me at least. And then, like, a week or 2 later, everything's like, when I first got the game, I didn't see lag. I never felt like I was getting bullshitted. But we was playing that game earlier, and I shot that one guy. He wasn't even on the fucking screen. You just see a blood splatter in the air, and there was no guy. Like, he got around the corner, and I still killed him. And then I was getting killed around corners. That shit was not happening the first 2 days. What causes that to happen? It doesn't make any sense to me. How the first 2 days or 3 days of the game, even Black Ops 2, I loved that shit for like the first month or 2. Then they started nerfing the fuck out of it, and the lag just creeps up slowly on your ass. You don't notice it the first couple days. I would think that it's because, the heavier player load, and there's only a few people when the game first comes out. I'm on PS4. I'm 40,000 people. Like, what's the deal? Maybe it's because that, I don't know. Maybe I'm not connected to people nearby me. I don't fucking know what's going on. But the first 2 days of Ghost, it was so good, and everyone died fast. And now it's like I'm using the same gun, and they don't fucking die. I'm just pumping bullets in these motherfuckers. And then I got these fucking faggots telling me that you need to add more health to the game. No, the game does not need any more fucking health. We played at heavy-duty playlists. It's terrible. People take too many fucking bullets, and it's too easy. It's way too easy for somebody like me. I went like 17 and like 5 or some shit. Because I got all this extra health now. I just fucking run through people. But it's still boring to me.
The only difference I saw was just with like the marksman rifle, and it just takes an extra bullet to kill. But I didn't use an assault rifle, so I didn't know. I just noticed that it does take an extra bullet to kill with the marksman.
You know what? Honestly, I didn't see. I heard they were nerfing the quickscopers. Honestly, for as much as I've played COD Ghost, I've never really been quickscoped.
I have.
I don't.
And I've scoped plenty of people too. But the thing about is COD is like
but it's nowhere not. It's nowhere near
I
like
think they
Black
wanted
Ops
in the game.
2.
No, it's nothing like Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2 is like every other kill.
You
Yeah,
just like left trigger,
quick
right
scope.
trigger, and it like in Black Ops 2 it was so bad to the point to where like you would be amazed. Like I hit that guy. Like all I did was hit the left trigger and then pull the right trigger. Like how did I hit that guy? I didn't even like here's the thing about Black Ops 2. I never quickscope. The first time I picked up a sniper rifle, I quickscoped the guy and killed him.
Yep, I did the same shit. I'm one of the worst snipers ever.
That's how you know it's terrible. I don't know how to quickscope. I mean, everybody knows the basic, aim the gun at the guy, pull the trigger, and then shoot him,
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, no practice or whatever. I picked up a DSR, scoped in, and shot him, and just killed him. And it was the first time I had ever tried scoping on Black Ops 2.
Shaggy knows I never sniped in any of the CODs ever. I'm one of the worst snipers. I'm terrible at it. If I had a sniper rifle, but in Black Ops 2, it's like we played one night. I was streaming and I picked up this sniper. I used a sniper and I was quick scoping dudes. I mean, I don't know if it would be considered quick scoping to these fucking nerds, but it was the best I could do. And I was scoping him quick and popping dudes off from across the map, and I would just shoot in their general direction and he fucking died.
You hit the hit mark, you're like, he's dead. Like,
now I actually like sniping in Ghost. I have a sniper class because I like that you have to actually post up and snipe. I like to snipe in Ghost, but not every game. But I don't get quick scoped a lot at all. I don't really have a problem with the snipers. I mean, it's annoying, but it is what it is. It's not as bad as Black Ops 2 was. No way.
Problem with quick scoping in Ghost is if you rush a guy, which defeats the purpose. Like, if I rush you with an SMG, I should kill you if you have a sniper. But if you're rushing a sniper, you're gonna die a lot of the times. Because it's not that they say they changed the auto aim off the hip, but whenever your sniper rifle aims in as fast or faster than my submachine gun, you can't beat it. Like, by the time I see you, I aim in on you and put 2 bullets into you, you've killed me already. And then another thing they need to stop is just the freaking ghillie suit crap. Like, does that get anybody else killed? Like, when I see a guy in a ghillie suit, in my mind I think sniper, but then he shoots him with an SMG. And like, I mean, I know that anybody can have any gun with a ghillie suit, but like that initial thought, because Call of Duty has always been ghillie suit sniper. So when you see a guy running around with a ghillie suit, in your mind you're like, oh, I'm gonna jack this guy up real quick,
That shit shouldn't be in a game. Shit that makes people blend into the scenery, man. Everybody should be just. They should let you wear whatever you want. Make your guy fucking red or whatever. People should just be running around. That's what Call of Duty is when it's at its best. When everybody's running around fighting and shit.
The first 2 days, that's how Ghost was. The first 2 days the game was out. People were just, because the maps were so empty, everybody was looking for everybody. So it was a bunch of gunfights. But now people are just giving up, man. They just said, screw it, I'm just camping out. Like we were playing Prison Break, dude. We were just playing Prison Break. These dudes were in the tower with riot shields, dude. Like, just camping.
That's crazy.
It was ridiculous, man.
Every time we'd go up there, they'd kill us. We couldn't
playing
get
Search and Destroy, camp in the tower with riot shields.
And they'd shoot their guns off, and that what was it? That map, Freight, I think it's called. They was back there camping in this room, and then they would shoot their guns off to show up on the radar
or something.
Yeah, they shoot their guns off to make you run up there, and then you run up there, and they fucking kill you. It's fucking like, oh my god, shit like the riot. Like, take that stupid shit out of the game. It's got no purpose. I could make the best Call of Duty. It's so easy to make Call of Duty. It's so easy to give people what they want. I mean, you've already have people much prefer the older CODs to the newer ones. Only the retards that never played them in their prime. Like, some dude was telling me, like, Modern Warfare 2 is nowhere near the best COD. Bullshit. It was one of the funnest games. Yes, it had annoying shit in it. What Call of Duty don't have some bullshit you can't fucking stand in it? All of them do. But at least that game was fun. It had nukes. That was fun to go for nukes. It was fun to party up and play with your friends. The hit detection was good. And you didn't notice the lag a lot. So that was one of the, I mean, if the hit detection's good, the connections are good, and you give people good streaks that they can go for. And people would always complain, the chopper gunner kills me all the time. That's what it's fucking supposed to do. It's a kill streak. I used to argue with these idiots all the time. Like, they should nerf the chopper gunner. Why? What? You have to make the kill streaks powerful, or nobody's going to use them. And now people are seeing it with Call of Duty Ghosts. You got these weak kill streaks, and they're all fucking whining about it. Well, you know what? Last year you was crying about Black Ops 2's kill streaks being too powerful. Now you're crying because they're too weak. You need to make up your fucking mind. That's the main problem with Call of Duty. They need to stop listening to the fans, and they need to play the game themselves. They need to hire a guy that can play Call of Duty like 8 hours a day. That's his job. He works there, and then when they have their meetings, at daily meetings or whatever they do, that guy can come in there and say, listen, I sat on yesterday for 8 hours, and I seen some crazy shit. They was quick-scoping. People's camping everywhere. This game is horrible. I wanted to blow my fucking brains out after 8 hours. You know, and when you get that guy that he's just like, man, I played 8 hours, it flew by, then you know you got a good game. Because, I mean, Modern Warfare 2, we used to sit on that shit all night. You remember it, Shaggy. We used to fucking be so tired. We had to work in the morning. We couldn't get off the shit. It was that fucking good. Now you can't play COD for an hour. You want to get the fuck off of it. Didn't used to be that way. If you ran into noob tube guys, you could just leave the room. You could just go to another room. Now it's just a pain in the fucking ass because it's just a train wreck. I mean, there's nothing you can do against campers. You can't stop a camper. You can't nerf a camper. All you can do is make the maps not so camper friendly and shit, and they're not doing that. That's why the camping is so crazy. It's the fucking maps. I don't want to hear it. It's the footsteps. Bitch, you've been hearing the footsteps in every Call of Duty minus the Treyarch ones, okay? Yep. You could hear footsteps way better in Modern Warfare 2.
I've been sound whored by players, but the people that are sound whoring me they're like good players. Like there are other YouTubers that are using that. Right. Like I was in a lobby with I don't know if you guys ever seen, his name's Chase Money. Like he runs with Jive and stuff like that.
I've heard of him, yeah.
Yeah, I was playing with it, and I wanted to break my controller because he was just sound whoring me over and over again, dude. And like like I don't know, I don't get what they're talking about. Like, I understand what they're saying. It's not because of amplify and dead silence. That's not making people. Nobody's sitting around listening for footsteps, camping. No, people. You know why people use dead silence when they're on a kill streak and they don't want to die. So they lay down on the floor and listen for somebody to run by and then they kill them. You're not going to be sitting there laying on the floor all match long waiting for people to run up. Because what's going to happen? Somebody's going to you're going to kill them. The person's going to kill you. You're going to know that they're there. You're going to go in there. You're going to crouch walk. And then you're going to end up killing them. That's what you're going to do. So it's like that's not the reason why people are camping. People are camping because the maps are huge. You can get shot from anywhere else. So you're naturally just going to slow down and stop moving. That's what people are going to do.
Too many nooks and crannies, too many corners to hide in.
Too many corners. Like if you go into a room, if you're a rusher and you walk into a room and there's a guy just camping the room, he's going to kill you every time, almost. Unless you have an idea of where he's at, there's no way you're going to kill that guy because he could be to the right, to the left. He could be on the third story, the second story. There's too many places to look.
Yep. But hey, we don't know what we're talking about. It's the amplify. I hear so many people bitching about footsteps. Man, footsteps were way better in Modern Warfare 2. I used to love sound horn and free for all. I used to love it. It was way easier to sound horn in Modern Warfare 2.
Sound horn and search.
But man. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is I have 50 something days in that game. I played that game for 2 years. I didn't even fuck with Black Ops 1. I played zombies, you know. Same with COD 4. We didn't even fuck with War at War. Remember? Y'all went out and bought it. Did I buy it on launch day? War at War. You remember that?
Nope. I didn't even play War at War.
I did not buy it. And the only reason I bought it because Shaggy and them was telling me the zombies was good. Yeah, I don't like Treyarch shit. I didn't want to go back to World War II. I was like, man, Call of Duty 4 is the shit. Why do I want to go back to World War II bullshit? I don't even. And then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and I bought that. Played that for 2 years. Then I got Modern Warfare 3, and that's...
The only reason I like Black Ops 1 is because to get the kill streaks, you had to be all gun kills. That's the only reason I like Black Ops 1.
See, I think that encourages more camping. People said, here's how retarded people are. They say, if you allow the Harrier and the chopper gunner to get kills towards, a nuke or whatever, people will camp more. Bullshit. If you have to get 25 kills with your gun, your ass ain't moving. It's hard to rush.
You're putting on specialists and you're posting right. You're gonna get double IEDs. You're gonna put specialists on. You're gonna put a Remington on with a red dot in a long barrel, and you're gonna camp because you're not gonna get 25 gun kills. It's rushing. You're not
People are going to camp when they're on a high streak anyway if they're going for something. They're going to slow the fuck down because it's hard. I mean, it's very impressive to rush and get like a nuke or something. That's some crazy shit. Hard to do. And then you got to get gun kills. Like, fuck, like, shit. It was so fun to play Modern Warfare 2, and you get the Harrier, and then the Harrier would probably never kill somebody. Every once in a while would get some kills. Sometimes they'd shoot it out of the sky in a second. That's what I never understood about them whining about the kill streaks. You can shoot that shit down so quick. You shoot the Harrier, like, what was it, once or twice, I think. I think twice. I think it had did it have a flare on it, the Harrier? Anybody fucking remember? I don't know, it's irrelevant. Anyway, they'd shoot that shit out of the sky. I put a Harrier up, and sometimes it'd be shot out of the sky before it even had a chance. A second within calling it in. It would be flying in, and some asshole would fucking shoot it down. Same with the chopper gunner.
Yep.
I'd be flying in with the chopper gunner, and it would get shot down.
That's all you hear.
If you don't like kill streaks, put a fucking rocket on and shoot the shit down. Quit crying about it. And I can't stand. They cried about the streaks,
And they nerfed them. They
made
them suck.
the streaks suck, and now everyone's whining about it. You know, I did a video like a month or two ago saying you can't please Call of Duty fans, and you can't. You cannot please them. It's not happening. No matter what you do, you're always gonna. The player base is just too big to please everybody.
What was that map in Modern Warfare 2 where it was like a junkyard?
Scrapyard.
Such a great map, man.
Yeah,
I think that might be the best map.
That's where I got my. That's where I got my first nuke. And then I got one on Karachi. I only have 2 nukes. I got one on Karachi and one.
They have to like that was because like the maps in COD 4 in Modern Warfare 2 they flowed, man. They had
they had the best maps easily.
Like these maps have no flow whatsoever. Like it's the spawns are like is it so hard to spawn a guy on the opposite side of the map from me? But here's why the spawns are so jacked up, because the maps are too big. Because if you spawn a guy in the back spawn every time he died, it'd take forever for you running across the map to go fight themselves in the middle again. So now they spawn a guy to the left of you or behind you. Like if the maps were smaller, the spawns wouldn't be so jacked up, dude. It's ridiculous. And I don't understand how they always come out with these tweets and stuff, and they're like, we're working on this and we're testing it. It's like, didn't you have 2 years to test this? Like, were you not playing the game? Like, what? Like, how did that happen? Like, did you guys just make a game and didn't play the game? Like,
they don't play their own game.
If
they
you
don't.
You can't play Ghost for over. You can't play. I'm telling you right now, you cannot play Ghost for 2 hours straight without noticing that the snipers are OP. You can't do it. You couldn't play Black Ops 2 for 10 minutes and not knowing that quickscoping is way too easy to do. It's so bad to like all you heard when Black was sniper, get down, sniper, get down. Like it would be so bad till the guy couldn't even finish the sentence. Like,
you know how retarded David Vonderhaar is? He once said when everyone was bitching about the snipers and stuff, he said, well, we had snipers come in and test the guys that snipe in the game. We had them come in and test the snipers out, and they said it was fine.
They're gonna tell you it's great because they
want the shit to be fucked up. You idiot.
Cut. We have one more thing we have to talk about. I just fucking read on the fucking internet, only in fucking Kentucky. This is fucking insane.
It woke Shaggy up, so you know it must be something.
Oh my god. Wave 3 News reports a suspect is accused of hiding out and looking out for a way to steal Christmas tree. This better be a joke. A way to steal Christmas trees, ornaments, decorations, and presents from homes is behind bars facing a theft charge. I'm going to show you a picture of what this motherfucker looks like.
Right. Stealing Christmas shit. Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, no, it's not even over. This is what you need to look at.
Show me.
Hold on, let me get to the picture here.
Screen share it. On the screen.
Can't. It's on my phone.
It's probably going to be too bright on your phone.
Well, I think we can see it. We'll get it. If you leave the phone there long enough, it'll adjust.
Yeah.
Put it the right way.
This is it's loading up right now. What am I doing? Just click on that.
So he was plotting on stealing ornaments, lights, and presents.
Well,
Not just presents, but
apparently he got caught as well.
Man, all this talk about COD got me wanting to play COD, but I know I'm gonna hate it when I get on it.
and that's how you know a game's jacked up. It's like you want to play it, but it's so bad to it. Just like I don't even want to get. I know I'm gonna get mad. I want to play the game.
Well, I like playing Call of Duty, but goddamn the maps, man.
I want to play Modern Warfare 2. That's what
I
wanna
like
do.
playing Search though. I really do. If I get a full party and stuff, I love playing Search in any game, just because I think Search, even though the maps are big, everyone's got to go to the same spot. Everyone's got to go to A or B.
All right, everybody, here we go.
Oh my fucking god! Are you shitting me? Hold on.
Is that a mask or just paint?
No, that looks like paint to me.
What in the fuck? Look like some prosthetic shit too.
Yeah, it looks like because it's kind of sticking out. Like somebody did some work.
Now what? We can't see that. What did he do?
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Tell us what
A
he did
suspect. Now listen, a suspect accused of hiding out and looking for a way to steal Christmas trees, ornaments, and decorations and presents from home is behind bars facing a theft charge. I'm gonna click on the link to see if it's real.
That's a joke. That's because they put
It's
it.
gotta be a joke.
It's gotta
That
be.
looks like prosthetics, like fake, because it's like poking out.
Or
like,
he
it's too
was
big.
he was trying to make a YouTube video or something.
Yeah.
One of them prank videos, dressed up as a Grinch.
Yeah.
That kid. I mean, what the fuck is that dude wearing? So as a fucking Grinch, man.
He was arrested in Montgomery County.
I think that's some. I think like the news trolling or some guy, like you say, somebody's trying to make a YouTube video and it went wrong or something.
Yeah, he might have been out there trying to pretend he's gonna steal and get people's reaction.
Listen. The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, the 56-year-old had been hiding out in an area and was looking for a way to steal Christmas tree ornaments and decorations and presents from local homes. Police say they received a tip. Oh yeah, this has got to be fake. Oh, this definitely fake. Yeah.
Why do you say it's fake?
Huh?
What makes you say it's fake?
Because it said they received a tip from fucking Cindy Lou.
Who's Cindy Lou? I don't know who that is.
Cindy Lou is in the
She's
Grinch.
She's a who.
She's a who in the Grinch show, Grinch movie, whatever. And she convinces the Grinch to be good or some shit.
Listen to it. Okay, so the investigators spotted his dog Max at the dog park, managed to outfit him with an undetectable tracking device and audio receiver. Thankfully for our investigation, Grinch tells his dog everything. The bond for the Grinch was set for $1 million. He is taken into custody without incident.
They got you, Shaggy. They got you.
They got you.
They got Shaggy.
I knew from the start. When I saw the picture, I said it's got to be fake. There's no way a guy is out there dressing like
What
the Grinch.
website is that on?
That's on Wave 3.
Why are they trolling? Like, what the
Wave3.com.
Maybe they're dumb and they don't realize
You
they're
ever
trolling.
notice that people like do that kind of weird stuff? Like people that shouldn't be trolling like are trolling, and the troll's not even funny. Like
Yeah, the news should not be trolling motherfuckers. What do you... Be like if the news, like CNN broke it and said, a nuke went off in New York. Ah, oh shit. And then they were like, nah, we're just fucking with you. Like, you can't do some shit like that. They can be trolling. You're the news.
On that note, with the news trolling me, I gotta get off here. That's
Shaggy
too
gotta
much for
go.
me. That's too much
I'm
for
a
me.
place of God, man, for real.
He's gotta go. I'll get
I'll
on,
see
man.
y'all later. Hey, Kenneth, man, you have a Merry Christmas, man.
You as well, man. You too, Smoke. Well, I'm about to talk to you in about 5 minutes.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll be back next Wednesday, right? Same time.
Next Wednesday.
What is next Wednesday, though? Is that...
That's
The
New Year's
first.
Day. God
I believe
damn
it's
it.
first.
I think
Yeah,
that
we
should be
can-
good. I can probably do New Year's Day.
New Year's Day ain't nothing. We can do
Yeah.
that on New Year's Day.
It's
That
New
ain't
Year's
some
Eve.
shit.
It's a New Year's Eve that I wouldn't probably be
Well,
able to.
that's Tuesday night. You'll
we're good.
be sobered up by 9 fucking p.m. the next
Yeah.
day.
I just seen this picture.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, you know what's funny? I actually follow her on Instagram.
Yeah,
I do. She is, man. She's every bit of ass that she has.
she looks alright to me. I mean,
She squats. She's legit. But all right, guys.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna live stream a little bit on Twitch. So, Twitch TV Smokeydogg7. We'll be live in a minute. Me and Kenneth will play. So,
Doses.
you won't be able to hear Kenneth because it's fucked up. But whatever. Anyway, peace.